Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first ever tier list debate stream. I hope you're all excited. I'm sorry the layout's a little weird. I forgot to give space to put names in, so they're all a little scrunched.
Just a little scrunched.
Just a little scrunched.
It's the first one, Ryan. It's okay.
Yeah, it's the first one. There was no room to put Chad in the screen. Well, actually, there's a spot. I'll fix this in the future. This is for So the conceit of this stream, which is that we're going to be debating 3 things tonight. First will be fast food. It'll be sluttiest Looney Tune. And then we're gonna debate Smash roommate things.
I'm excited. Aren't you excited, Dawn, to be here in Miss RyanRibbity's very own stream?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited because I'm gonna be correct. Everything I've put down,
well,
100% right. I'm not taking any criticism. There is no debate. You see, somebody gets it. Somebody already said that Bugs is the sluttiest character. That's
well, we'll see. Hold on, mine's feeling a little weird. Whenever I tab into the browser, it's like switches to you're in streaming mode. I know. Hold on. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second.
Okay.
Is that your mouse on our mouses?
No.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. You're gonna...
Whoa.
Okay.
Look at all this.
I love seeing behind the scenes like this.
Welcome. Okay, yeah, it's
boy.
it's doing that thing where it's like, mine says it just I know that I can fix this. Hold on.
Okay, I believe in you.
I'll just capture my window and then put mine where mine's supposed to be. That's the easiest way to do this.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I think that I'm going to speak for us all when I say I know the tensions can be pretty high when it comes to debating pizza places. And I'm here to just tell you I'm here to win. I'm here to win tonight.
There's no debate.
What do you mean?
Don't come at me talking about Papa John's.
What made you think I was going to talk about Papa John's?
No respect
I'm just saying that's the
Papa
only one.
Oh boy.
No, the only thing that I would have an argument with you about is if you said Papa John's was anything above C. That's it.
I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out.
All right. Do we just go ahead and stop? Are we gonna go each by each restaurant?
Yeah. So what we'll do is I'll name something and then we'll place it and then we'll talk about why we placed it there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me relaxing Donkey Kong music on.
A must for these kinds of streams.
Are you actually doing this?
All right. Are we all ready?
I'm ready. I'm super ready.
I'm just checking the stream real fast to make sure that mine's showing up. Alright, yeah, mine's showing up fine. Okay, we're good. Alright, so, hover over... So, you're on fast food, right? Yeah, you all are. Okay.
Yeah, let's do fast food.
Hover over to Arby's real quick. And place,
I'm immediately...
And place Arby's.
Arby's?
Arby's, yes.
Alright, I've done it.
Alright. So... you were both way nicer to Arby's than me.
I like their curly fries. I will give them their curly fries, but everything else, they suck. Like, Arby's sucks.
I don't like Arby's, but their curly fries. Those things are good. That's it.
I don't like anything from Arby's, and they have annoying Twitter shit. So I double hate them.
Listen, if we're going by that, then Wendy's is gonna be at like the bottom.
Hey, we'll get there when we get there. I have some thoughts about Wendy's.
Oh, fuck you!
Wait! You don't like when they do the Sword Art Online stuff?
I hate it. I hate when Arby's like, wow, check it out, it's Goku. Wow.
Whoa! What's wrong with Goku?
Well, Goku goes to Arby's. Everybody knows that.
Goku does not go to Arby's.
He inhales garbage. I think he'll be fine.
That's true. He does.
I want to just kind of put some attention on the tier list names I have here, where I have top is heavenly, then I have A and B, and then where Arby's is sitting, it's pretty bad, and then underneath Arby's is shit. So I just want to clarify that for anyone who can't read it.
Okay.
I just realized now, Ryan, though, you have our names in the wrong place.
Do I? Oh, let me fix that.
Yeah.
I thought it was in a different order than it was. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like,
I
don't remember
fix it.
the name.
Fix it, Felix.
Oh wow, yeah, I am on the bottom there.
I just like how Lou went above and beyond, but you know what I mean when I talk about my tier.
Hold on, being a bitch about moving shit.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? That's what's happening. Watch still.
Well, I'm glad that we all kind of came to some sort of consensus for Arby's. I feel like that's important. That's a good starting point, right? Like we start aligned. I feel like things are gonna go down pretty fast.
Okay, hover
just a little bit.
Hover over to Burger King and place Burger King.
Okay. This is where the shit flies off.
I'm gonna put it in B.
I'm gonna put it in B too.
I put it in B. What the hell?
All right.
B for Burger King.
my thoughts on Burger King is it's mid as hell, but like I can eat it.
I've you know, Burger King has one really good thing going for it, and it's its chicken fries. I really like their chicken fries. And their regular fries are not that great, but like everything else they make is like it's fine. You know, I like a chicken junior. You know, I'll eat that. It's only $1.
It is completely viable.
No, hold on.
Yeah?
No, hold on. Burger King, the fries are flawless. I like
what?
those fries.
Really?
And then I had a burger
bland.
recently. No, I don't think so. I like the airier ones. I don't like the crinkle fries. I don't like when they're super sharp, where they're just stabbing you in the gum.
But they're too nothing. They're too nothing at Burger King. And I'll eat them. Like I don't hate them, but they're a little, you know.
I also like when Burger King experiments. Like they had the shake and bake kind of thing with the Cheeto dust. That was crazy. I was eating that for days. But yeah, they got rid of that. But like the burgers, I had them recently. They're not that bad. Like they're okay. I could eat a burger. I could eat a Whopper.
Oh, I could go for a Whopper.
Burger King is like, I think, in a place where like if I see a commercial for Burger King, I'll be like, you know, maybe I do kind of want a shitty greasy burger right now.
maybe I'll go buy one.
All right. Hover over to Little Caesars and place Little Caesars.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I have to make it. Am I allowed to make a new tier?
Yeah, sure,
sure.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Let's see. What tier are you making?
I have to make a tier specifically for pizza.
Okay.
Pizza.
Gay Little Scissors means like penis.
Because if you want my humble, onion.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
If you want my humble onion, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have much of a preference for pizza places. I think they all have the potential to be bad.
Well,
and they all have the potential to be good, I think.
Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Humble Onion is long for Humbian. My thoughts on Little Caesars is it's perfectly whatever pizza, but I respect it because it doesn't try to act like it's not.
It's $5 to grab a hot pizza out. I'll give it that. You know what? Since I'm being cheap and putting all my pizzas on one line, I will rank that line in order of what I think is the best. And pizza, and Little Caesars is one of the better ones, just because it doesn't try and pretend. It's not
I do appreciate that. And the fact that you brought up the fact that pizza is hit or miss all the time.
Thank you for subscribing, Hannah, by the way.
It now. What's that?
I was just thanking Hannah for subscribing. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. I don't know you, Hannah, but thank you. Pizza is hit or miss. To be honest, I've had really great Domino's pizza, and I've also had really awful Domino's pizza. So I will
exactly.
add a 7th list.
Little Caesars is consistently mid, but it knows it is. Domino's and Pizza Hut will try to act better than they are.
Let's wait to get there. Let's wait to get there, though. Let's wait to get there.
Hover over to Carl's Jr.'s and place it.
Okay.
I will be honest. Is Carl's Jr.'s Checkers?
No, it's not. It's not.
What's it?
Carl's Jr.
Okay, that was the one I would get confused.
It's called a Hardee's, right?
Hardee's. Hardee's.
And
that's what
we
I
have
think.
Hardee's, and it's shit. Hardee's is shit.
Okay, so
Girl, we're not even talking about Hardee's.
I think
It's the same thing.
I think Carl's Jr. will be our first big debate. 'Cause I put it in A, and you both put it.
What's wrong with you?
I've never had Carl's Jr.'s. This is where it's coming from. I just
Okay.
don't know what it is.
I think in terms of like needing a shitty, greasy hamburger, Carl's Jr. is my favorite. Like, just see a commercial of like a shitty, greasy hamburger. Like, damn, I kind of want that. And it's usually better than like Burger King or something. I think.
I don't believe you. I don't think that's right.
What?
I don't think that's right. I think that's wrong. I think you're sick in the head.
What don't you like about Carl's
Alright,
Jr.?
this is a Ryan and Luke fight. 'Cause it has nothing to do with me. I've never had Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.'s is disgusting. It's like the worst. It's one of the worst. It's almost as bad as White Castle, but not quite.
No, I've never had White Castle either, so I don't know what the difference is.
I think
Are they both shitty?
I'm ranking these as I need a quick, like, greasy hamburger. And I think
No,
Carl's Jr. usually satisfies.
No, I get that. You saw where I put Burger King, and you should see, where I put some of these other places. But Carl's Jr., Hardee's, I cannot. Maybe Hardee's is different than Carl's Jr., but I cannot.
All right, well, I disagree, but
sure is an opinion.
That's just my thought.
All right.
All right, hover over to Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
let me go ahead and make a new tier. Hold on.
Yeah,
can we go ahead and make a new tier
called?
Yeah, sure.
Add a. Yep.
I was gonna put it over Arby's as a joke, but I probably, I don't think I can even give it that.
Oh, it didn't even work.
It's gonna be called homophobic.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
Oh, I was just gonna call it suck a butt.
See, okay, if we're gonna be, if we want to be real for a moment here, I'm sure we've all had a Chick-fil-A, correct?
Yeah,
yeah, we have.
And it's, I can't deny I like those waffle fries, but I have not eaten Chick-fil-A in a very long time because of their business practices. So I don't even feel right putting it somewhere.
Chick-fil-A is definitely better than like Arby's. I won't deny that.
Yes, this is true.
But that's just the homophobia that just makes the chicken sandwich taste like shit. Tastes like garbage. That flavor is ugly, and I hate it.
You can taste the gay hating.
No, you just really taste it, really feel it on your fingers. It's gross.
All right, hover over Chipotle and place.
Another thing you can taste on your fingers.
I have opinions about Chipotle.
Oh, good. This is the cast for it.
Good.
I'm gonna. It's B for me.
I put it in shit.
I noticed. Yeah, Lou is a lot more evil towards. What don't you like about Chipotle?
That's valid though.
I want to know.
When I go to Chipotle, I get the burrito bowl. I get the cilantro, the rice, the pork.
I think their meat is too chewy. I don't think
What kind of meat are you getting though?
What do you mean? What kind of meat?
What kind of meat? Because you got the carnitas, right? You got the fucking pork.
I usually, if I go to Chipotle, I usually get a burrito, and it's usually very like dry and chewy. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good.
Get the beef or the chicken?
Shit, I don't know. I haven't gotten Chipotle in forever. I probably had one.
I was going to say I would agree with you because, like, I think the chicken's dry, but I always get the pork. I always get the pulled pork, and that's
maybe
delicious.
I should get the pulled pork then next time.
You should try that next time, yeah.
But for now, Chipotle's in the doghouse.
All right.
I'm ranking Chipotle, acknowledging it's a shitty fast food Mexican place, but also because I have incredible spite towards Taco Bell. We'll get there when we get there.
Oh boy, y'all are gonna be mad at me for where I put Taco Bell.
Hover over Domino's Pizza and place Domino's Pizza.
Let me go ahead and put this. Oh, I have two sucker butts. Okay. I'm gonna put Domino's and sucker butt too.
Alright, this is the first one where me and Don rank something low, and then Lou plays it semi-high. I hate Domino's Pizza.
I put it in pizza category, which is the exact middle category.
Okay, then never mind.
It's worse than Little Caesars.
It is, yeah. Because Domino's is both worse than Little Caesars and acts like it's better than it is.
And it's sad because Domino's Pizza is the closest pizza place to me, so I do get it.
Me too.
Pretty frequently, and I hate. And every time I'm like, maybe this time will be better, and it's fine. And then sometimes it sucks. It's whatever.
I just don't vibe with Domino's. Like, I just think it's It's greasy. It's gross.
They have good salads, but you can't fuck up a salad.
I feel like
they messed up the salad. It's all watery and gross.
It's not.
Yes, huh? It's all mushy.
No, it's not. I just had one like the other night. It's not mushy. I don't know what you're talking
This is
about.
why we were talking about pizza places are hit or miss.
That's true. You know, that's exactly what we were talking about.
I have 2 chat comments that I read. Allie's mom's pizza is better, so don't forget that.
Okay, I'll always remember that.
And Rosa said if Ryan could, she would choose New York pizza, and that's completely true. New York pizza is like $2 a slice, and it's scrumptious and it's big.
It is very good. Yeah,
that is the peak of like shitty fast food pizzas. New York pizza, just going in like a $2 slice.
Okay. No, I agree.
Domino's sucks. I feel like every time I eat it, my heart's gonna stop.
You know what? I'm gonna do a bold move here. I'm gonna change something.
Okay.
I'm going to move Chipotle up 1, and I'm going to move Arby's down 1. They're going to trade places.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
I'm ready for Dairy Queen. I'm so ready for Dairy Queen.
I want to rank Dairy Queen.
I have opinions about Dairy Queen. Nobody's gonna stop me.
Immediate top, heavenly, delicious.
Now, I was just gonna put it at A.
I need to ask both of you: are you ranking their food or their ice cream?
I'm ranking their food. I like Dairy Queen food.
Okay, because I don't.
And their ice cream. They have a new burger. It's like an A1, steak burger double with bacon and onion rings. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fucking good.
The 2 meals I had there, I liked a lot. So yeah, if I had one near me, I'd be there every day. It's good.
I both have never lived I never lived close to a Dairy Queen, and every time I gone, I didn't like what I ate. But the ice cream, that's always a good time.
Yeah. Dairy Queen is it's like I see it. It's more in the South, ain't it? And that's I've seen it a lot. What I have also fondness for Dairy Queen, because when I would go visit my cousins, we would in Austin, Texas, we would go play laser tag, and then afterwards we would go to a Dairy Queen, and I usually just got like an ice cream cone and some fries, and I would eat them together. But so I have some fondness for Dairy Queen, but also they have really good burgers.
Everything I know about Dairy Queen has just been like me seeing a commercial for it as a kid and being like, God, I want to go to Dairy Queen. And now that I'm an adult that can actually go to Dairy Queen, I gotta say, it lived up to my expectations.
All right.
That's the only reason I like Dairy Queen.
I can respect that. I feel like I didn't. Here's the thing. I also haven't eaten at Dairy Queen in years, so maybe I really
maybe it wasn't that good. Sometimes restaurants get a little better.
Yeah.
They like fix their shit up.
Because I feel like the one time I ate there, the cheese on there was like a frozen Kraft single.
That's awful. You say that, and yet you eat Carl's Jr.
That one, because their cheese is always melted at least.
In the chat tonight.
The Dairy Queen burger wasn't even melted. It was like a frozen, not melted Nestle single.
Do you think you went to a bad Dairy Queen?
Maybe I did.
I think she just went to a bad Dairy Queen. That's what it sounds like.
Hover over Five Guys burgers and fries and place it.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I have a story about Five Guys.
That's S for me.
Okay, we're all on the same page.
I did put it on the S tier because every time I went to the neighborhood one, they would give me extra fries.
That's true.
So, they try and
slather
kill you with those. Oh my god, yeah. The one knock against Five Guys is I actually wouldn't consider it fast food, really. I mean, it is, but it's also really. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
and it's more along with like a Shake Shack.
Totally,
or like like a what are they called? Oh my god, a smash burger or stuff like that. That's like nice, like expensive burger place. Like you pay $8 for like a burger and some and then you pay like another $3 for fries.
It's honestly like a gourmet burger shop, and
yeah,
the price reflects that. But honestly, I've never seen one with Five Guys in it, so I don't think it's actually worth the price. But whatever.
Five Guys is like fast food plus. Like, I probably technically doesn't count, but like, obviously it's better.
Yeah.
All right. I think people will get mad at me for this one. Hover over.
Don't even bring this.
I'm putting it right into shit. In-N-Out is shit.
Oh, okay. Then we're all on the same page. I think In-N-Out is mid as hell.
I don't even think it's mid. I think it's actually bad.
I don't think I'd go as far as bad, but I don't like, because I lived in a place near In-N-Out for years. And people hype up In-N-Out so fucking much. And it's a perfectly, like, whatever. Not even, like... I'd rather have McDonald's In-N-Out.
Yeah, I agree. Well, because here's the thing about In-N-Out is they didn't have any In-N-Out where I like lived or grew up. So all I did was hear about it in California and whatnot. Well, I went to school in Utah for a brief like year or two, and for college, and there was an In-N-Out like nearby where I lived. And so I was like, well, here I am trying out the infamous In-N-Out, and I would always pass it, and there would be huge lines. I mean, I'm talking like 20 cards, and it would take forever. So I get in the line, I get my In-N-Out burger and fries. I'm in my car, take it home, take it out. I'm like, here we go. And it is like the most bland, just boring thing I had ever eaten. And the fries were not good.
Oh, they're terrible.
And I was like, this is what I waited like 30 minutes in line for. This is what people talk about all the time.
I want to say though, I think it's just it's the marketing. All these Californians are telling us In-N-Out's it. In-N-Out's the one. You got to get In-N-Out. And then when you go there and you eat it, you're like, what is this?
So
what did I eat?
I lived in Arizona, so that's where my In-N-Out experience was. If you're in California, why are you hyping up In-N-Out? You could definitely find a better burger in California.
Absolutely.
Well, I wonder if In-N-Out used to be kind of one of those, like, there's only 3 locations and like it's a really good burger place. And then as they started expanding more and like, branching out, making more locations, it kind of lost its charm, its Californian charm,
Yeah, I don't know. I just think if it comes to Florida, it's on site. I'm destroying it.
Yeah, I don't think there's the thing is, I live in Alabama now. I don't think we have a single In-N-Out here.
No. Yeah, it's
the only time the only time I did have it was, I want to say I was in Arizona. Because we were on a road trip and I was half asleep and we just happened to get the burgers. That's what happened.
All right.
But, yeah.
Hover over Jack in the Box and place it on your board.
Let me go ahead and put this in S tier. I have never had Jack in the Box, but Jack.
You're doing it solely for the mascot?
Like the object head man with a suit?
Are you kidding me?
You're crazy. Jack in the Box is the most I think it's the most okay fast food. It's just perfectly okay.
I put it in pretty bad only because I've always been, every time I've eaten a Jack in the Box I feel like I've been sick, but also I don't think I've eaten it enough to form much of an opinion. Like, I don't find Jack in the Box an appealing place to go to. I remember I don't know if they still do this, but a while back, like when I was like a young teen, like a preteen, they used to do those like 99-cent taco things. Do they still do those? Because I used to get them sometimes, and those were okay, but they also did very much make me sick every time.
One of the times I've been to Jack in the Box, and it kind of ruined my experience. They gave me a raw chicken nugget. And that was terrible. It's kind of Jack in the Box might be like low B if not for that experience I had. So it only gets like high C for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in pretty bad. I'm gonna put it equal to Chipotle.
Don't judge it based on its food. Judge it based on its mascot. Jack is the best mascot
I've
ever
seen. Well, in that case, Little Caesar Penis Guy would be S tier, obviously.
Bring him up. Look, I don't want. Look, I've never had Jack in the Box. Only seen Jack. He can call me if he wants to. Let's move on, though.
All right.
KFC.
KFC. Place KFC.
I put it in B. Maybe high B. I'll put it above Burger King.
I put it above Chipotle.
Yeah. Actually, I like KFC, but I listen. I just don't get it very often. I live near 2 of them. I just don't get it. I know, but I just don't get it very often. Yeah, it's all right.
You call me, they're just like, should I get the KFC? And I'm just like,
here's the thing. Every time I've had KFC, I've liked it. I don't think there's been a time where I've had KFC where I haven't liked it. It's fine. I just don't get it that much. But I do like Popeyes more.
We'll get there, but yeah. The thing about KFC... The thing about KFC for me is there's usually just chicken places I like more near me usually, so I don't get it often. It's fine though. When I get it though, it's pretty all right.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, I'll over McDonald's and place it.
All right, this is the first entry to my A tier. McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm going to say McDonald's is not bad, and to be honest, there are days when I actually crave it, where I'm like, yeah. I would like to.
I can never. Go on.
No, I was gonna say people are always making jokes about like how McDonald's is like the worst fast food, but it's really not. Especially when you look at Arby's over there. Like,
you just point at Arby's and he's all
well,
sad.
I mean, think about it. I mean, McDonald's has good like dollar menu stuff. Now, okay, but now we do have to talk about their horrendous spicy chicken sandwich.
It is pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Like, let me talk about this. Let me talk about this because I was doing reviews of this whole like debacle with the chicken
Spicy
sandwich.
chicken sandwich thing.
Yes, their chicken sandwich, like it's both of them, spicy and like regular.
But
and it's
McDonald's,
like,
a lot of places already had a chicken sandwich of some sort. But
McDonald's
ever since
had a really good one.
yeah,
That's why I'm like,
McDonald's does have a good chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
So what's this chicken nugget on a bun? Why did they do that?
Right, so you could see this kind of trend with Popeyes getting their spicy chicken sandwich, and then everyone was like, okay, we have to have one. Like, Zaxby's has one now. I know Burger King has a spicy chicken sandwich. Yep. McDonald's comes in,
KFC.
and yeah, KFC has one, and McDonald's comes in, and they're like, I know we have already a good, just regular chicken sandwich. What if we made a separate kind of like crispy chicken sandwich? It tastes like ass, and then we make a spicy version of that, which tastes even worse. They
literally gave us nothing. Nothing was given to us.
No, and you know what's the thing is, I'm not, despite what it seems, I'm not super picky when it comes to fast food, and I will eat most anything I'm given as long as it's cooked fully. When I ate McDonald's spicy crispy chicken sandwich, I could not finish it. I literally stopped eating it like halfway through and said, I cannot eat this anymore.
It's so gross.
It sucks.
I had a regular one. I had mine right after eating like a KFC one, which, by the way, top notch, easily second place. But because they're a chicken place, and they never had a chicken sandwich before then, like a regular chicken sandwich. But that McDonald's one, oh man, I did throw it away. It was bad.
Someone in chat is talking about what if somebody wants a chicken nugget or bread. Let me explain a story. When I was working at McDonald's, because I used to work there, a thing I used to eat for lunch a lot, or dinner, because I worked the night shifts, is I would take 2 chicken tenders, and I'd put them on a bun, and I'd eat that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you can't order that.
Hey, Ryan, it would have been better than the sandwich they served up to me. Like, I would have rather had a chicken tender sandwich than whatever
I agree.
That thing was. Ugh, I don't even want to.
Are we ready I feel like Panda Express is going to be contentious. Are we ready to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put it
in C.
I'm going to put it in A. I'm sorry. I like Panda.
Panda's okay.
Wow, that's an opinion.
That's not a perfectly good one for me.
I like Panda.
I don't.
Well, Mel, I don't care if you hate it. Panda is my friend.
You just like gives the bear on it.
Mel like that?
Listen, here's the thing about Panda Express. Every time I go there, I get the same thing every time, and it's always good, and I don't care. That's it. I've never had a bad Panda day. Now, I will say the Panda Express near me has some staffing issues, I think, and lately they have not been open. So it's been a while.
Well, I mean, that's sad.
I like this chat comment that just says, Poe, awesome!
Yeah, you know.
I was just about to say their mascot sucks, so...
Yeah, well, it's because you have a thing against pandas, okay? We're not...
Yeah, but...
This is why...
Whenever Don's watching We Bare Bears and it's another Panda episode, he squeezes his juice box.
You just simultaneously called me a child and a beefer for no reason. What did I do? My point is, like, I don't like the mascot. The chicken, it's really hit or miss with the chicken. But, like, it's either
I'll
dry
agree to
or
that.
really, really spongy.
Right.
And
you know, like, I will agree to that. You know, you're right.
Yeah.
Listen, I Panda is not by any means perfect, but for me personally, it's my Carl's Jr. Okay, it's my Hardee's or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
everyone hover over the Papa and place him.
Go ahead and put him in homophobic Chick-fil-A suck a butt.
Is he
I was going to put him in the middle of Caesar and Domino's here. I think it's better than Domino's, not as good as Caesar.
I think
crazy.
I think not
what
counting
do you mean?
Not counting Little Caesars, which is like honest, so I respect it. Papa John's is the best of the shitty fast food places.
Man, I just don't like Mr. John.
This is true, and
I do not like him.
I respect that.
But I mean, when I had Papa John's, I mean, my mom would order it every like weekend for Friday or whatever, and it just I just stopped liking it. It was really greasy. I'm just kind of like,
you know, I get that. That's why I did put all the pizzas in one tier, in the mid tier, because like I just feel like it really depends on like how much you've had that specific type of pizza. You know, if it's a bad or good day for the pizza place. Like it's so up and down pizza places. That's why people argue about pizza places all the time.
When I eat Papa John's, I'm eating it because I want to eat like total shit. Like I will get extra sauce, and like get garlic bread and just eat like total shit. I only want Papa John's when I'm in a very specific I want to eat like shit mood.
You just reminded me that their sauce is so watery, it's just like dripping down your mouth. It's so gross.
I love it's all bread and no penis.
Okay. That's how I feel about most foods. But anyway.
I'll go over Pizza Hut butt and put Pizza Butt on there.
Now this is where I'm gonna come in and be a total hypocrite. I'm putting Pizza Hut in A.
What the hell?
You like Pizza Hut that much?
I think Pizza Hut's better than Papa John's, though. To be honest,
I think it's better than Domino's, but I don't like it more than Papa John's.
I'll contest to that. I will bow to that.
I want to hear Dawn. Why you?
Yeah, Dawn. Why do you like pizza fuck so much?
Let me tell you. Okay, I like innovation. I like.
Oh my god! Shut
up. You believe me, huh? Not even for a second. You come in here with the cheesy poppers. And you expect me to not say anything? You come in here with Wing Street?
Oh shit! No, Dawn, you're right. Wing Street. I totally forgot about Wing Street.
Listen to me. They come in with the cinnamon knots. That's not where the cinnamon goes. Not on the knots, but they get it anyway. That's what I like.
But do you like? What about the pizza from Pizza Hut?
What about it?
Would you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the fact that I had a pizza mistake and it was still good. I had an Alfredo sauce, the chicken, the barbecue sauce. All of that was on the pizza. And I was like, God, I hated this. But damn, did I not finish that box? It was good.
I don't think I'm over the words, I like innovation, referring to Pizza Hut.
I mean, he's right. He's right, though. I didn't even think about Wing Street.
You're talking about Pizza Hut like you're in
Wing Street. They were the first to do it. They came out with the wings.
You're literally talking about Pizza Hut like you're like an E3 presenter. Here at Pizza Hut, we like innovation. That's why today we're introducing Wing Street.
I mean, how can you even explain what the hell pizza poppers are without coming out first? Now, hear me out. I'm about to blow your mind with this one. That's all they were trying to do, and I respect that. So I put them in A. That's a good shit. I like it.
Can we talk about how good Popeyes is?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Popeyes in S right away.
Yeah, I want to talk about how great Popeyes is.
Popeyes fucks.
I love everything.
Love
about
that chicken from Popeyes.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it SS all the way up at the top. I love KFC, don't get me wrong, but Popeyes, the employees, the energy, the chicken, all just out of the park. Perfect.
Can I tell you about my Popeyes? The one that I have it's really close to where I live. And the thing about the Popeyes close to where I live is that I think it has very bad management, and I still go there because fuck if I love me some Popeyes. But every time I go there, I wait at least 30 minutes in the drive-thru where there's only one other person there and me, and then I order my thing, and then I spend another 20 minutes waiting for it, and then they give me my Popeyes, and it's delicious. And then one day I decided, I wonder what's going on at that Popeyes. So I looked them up. I looked up their location on Yelp, and they have like a 0.5 star out of 5. And every single Yelp comment is about how it takes 50 minutes to get a Popeyes sandwich. But I still go there because I really like it.
It's the ultimate. I want to treat myself fast food place. Like I'm here to treat myself today.
Oh god, every time I've gone there. The first time I had Popeyes was at an airport, and that ruined me.
Oh my god, you're so lucky you have Popeyes at
and somebody came up and said, just try it again. And I did. Mwah. Delicious. I love that chicken from Popeyes. I am that black woman.
Right.
She's just like, come on down, have some Popeyes chicken. We got them in spicy herbs. I was like, oh, yes,
I do enjoy their commercials. They have such a they're so delighted to be.
And then the employees are not that. That's what I love about it. I was trying to think of where that reputation came from. I've seen millions of videos of just the worst Popeyes employees, but they're also incredibly funny. Not the videos itself, but the people. They're really funny. So I'm just like, I don't know if this is the energy that comes with it, but I love it. I love everything about Popeyes.
Have you ever had Popeyes beignets?
Beignets?
No. What?
Did you know that they had them?
No.
They do. They're very good.
Someone's asking
Next
in chat,
trip?
if Raising Cane's was on here, it'd be S tier.
Yeah, Raising Cane's pretty good. I'd probably put an A or high B.
Wait, what's this called?
It's Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
I used to have one near me when I was in Arizona.
Yeah, I like a Raising Cane's. I don't mind. I just don't have any near me. I don't think right now.
Yeah, that's the problem right now.
I've never heard of that.
All right.
Sonic time.
Yeah.
All right,
Sonic.
gonna go ahead and put this B tier actually.
Sonic is another perfectly fine mid burger place to go to. It's like just perfectly acceptable.
I'm gonna put it at high B.
I
There's a Sonic near my work, so I go to it pretty often. I like their slushes. Their slushes are good, and I like their mozzarella sticks. They got good mozzarella sticks.
I like the slushes. I like the milkshakes. I like the onion rings. I don't.
His knuckles were cute.
They use like some kind of sweet batter. It's so good.
Yeah, Sonic's very good. You know, so I've had since it's so close to where I work, I do get kind of Sonic fatigue pretty frequently, but I still enjoy it. If I'm on a long road trip and I see a Sonic, I'm gonna stop there and get like a little tots, some little shake or something, maybe one of their like chili cheese dogs. They have like really good chili cheese dogs.
Yeah, they do. I love them.
I like Sonic.
The only reason it's not an S for me is the fact that Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are not in it. And I'm never there for it. But when I do show up, they do have good food. I do like their food.
I like Sonic because every time Defunct Land does his charity stream, he orders like 20 mozzarella sticks and dies from there. I also need to Jack in the Box up to S because I did forget that Sonic does love tiny tacos.
Oh my god.
He does like tiny tacos.
You people are insane.
Alright, everyone, hover over Subway and place
it.
Cool, let me tell you about Subway. Let me go ahead and put that in the regular sucker butt.
Really? Wow.
I think
I put it in low B, maybe almost C.
I'll put them both in and out. But my problem with Subway is that there's always a better sandwich place nearby, so who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Jimmy John's is better. Jimmy John's is better. But
my supermarket sandwiches are better than Subway.
The public sandwiches are better. But yes, Subway is pretty consistent. You're always gonna know what you want to get at Subway.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that you can see your ingredients. I like pointing at the thing I want in my food and saying I would like that in my sandwich.
Makes you feel like a little king, don't it?
I'll put the turkey in my sandwich, please. Don't forget the mustard.
Banana peppers, please.
Oh, I want the pickles. Oh.
You people are so mean.
Alright.
I am mean to you, but that's
over Taco Bell.
Boom.
Place it.
Alright.
Easiest
Ryan,
placement.
You're gonna hate me though. You're gonna hate me.
I put it in A. It's an A for me.
I also put it in A.
I hate Taco Bell. I have lots of reasons to hate. Let me explain real quick. If you're not aware, chat, I worked at Taco Bell, and I do not have the best experience working at Taco Bell. So I partially have that going again. I also worked at McDonald's, but like I still like McDonald's. But Taco Bell, I both didn't like very much in the first place, and I had a terrible work experience there, like awful. So it's very low for me, and I don't like anything there besides like the chicken quesadilla, and that's it.
It's because you have a little child's palate, and you cannot understand the true.
I wasn't gonna say all that, Ryan. Please understand that. I'm telling you this: the soft tacos are less than $3. I'm going to grab one.
I can respect it, but I don't agree. I hate
here's the thing: is people out here are always like, well, this is not you, Ryan. This is at other people I'm imagining and getting mad at. People are like, oh, Taco Bell isn't real Mexican food. Yeah, no shit, it's not real Mexican food. I know that. I'm Mexican. I don't care.
It's America.
I like it. I don't care what kind of food it is. It's good.
Fair enough. I think that's fair.
I've just you work at Taco Bell especially. Also, you see how the food's made and it ruins you forever.
Well, that's a fair point. I'm sure working at a lot of these places would probably ruin.
If you worked at Taco Bell and you saw how the beans were made, you would never want to eat there again.
Well, good thing I don't eat the beans.
Don't tell me about
I won't tell you, but I know how.
I'm going.
I remember back in the day,
like, oh, we milk them from a tree. Like, what are you talking about?
We do.
Listen. Well, I remember back in the day when like Taco Bell, it was like before its rebrand. It's back when it used to have that little chihuahua as its mascot, you know, Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
Of course.
And back in those days, there were so many like people talking about how like Taco Bell, like you were actually eating like ground up cats and dogs and shit like that. And that is just like, I just don't care anymore. Put the dogs in my taco.
Oh my God.
That's fair.
All right. We're near the end. Hover over Wendy's and place Wendy's.
All right. I'm not going to look at the redhead. Let me go ahead and put it in A.
I also put it in A.
I'd put it in A if it weren't for the fact that everything about the Wendy's girl Twitter shit has driven me insane, and I have to put it 1 tier lower just for that.
Just for that, you have to knock her points.
I have to knock her point down.
I have never not liked anything at Wendy's. I like their fries, I like their chicken, I like their burgers. They're all good.
And
I like it.
The fact they have a $5 big bag.
Oh my God, the biggie bag! It's so good.
Easy dinner.
I
like portable.
Next to McDonald's, Wendy's is like my go-to. Just I want a cheap burger place, but that bitch drives me insane.
I think if I'm not mistaken, so McDonald's started off strong with the dollar menu. Like they invented that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Wendy's was the first one to do kind of a like 4 for $4, you know, thing. Yes, I remember seeing that meal. Well, because I would frequent Wendy's, of course, and I'd be like, "Whoa, this is a cool idea!" You know, $4, I get a sandwich, some nuggets, fries, and like a drink. Like that's a good deal. And then I would tell people told people about it. I was like, "Did you know you could go to Wendy's and get like a whole meal for $4? It's great." And then like everyone's doing it now. It's exactly like the spicy chicken sandwich thing.
There was a year where everyone was doing it. I could tell you the order of everyone doing it. So it's like Wendy's, Burger King came in, and then Burger King did a very good job. I will not lie.
Oh yeah,
like they did a 4 for $4, and they had a lot more for $4. And
did you know that Dairy Queen had one too? You know, I found out that recently.
Steak and Shake had one.
That's right.
Theirs is also very good. I wish they were on here. It would be an S tier easily.
I do love a Steak and Shake.
McDonald's came in and did it the worst. Every time.
The McDonald's dollar menu, its main advantage is that every size drink is $1.
Exactly. But they tried the 4 for $4 formula, but instead of that, they said, okay, you get 2 sandwiches for $5. No drink,
no fry. It's stupid.
I'll say this.
You just say, okay.
McDonald's has ruined me because whenever I order a large drink, I assume it's McDonald's large, which really isn't that large. So I order a large drink at another place. I'll get this huge cup, like, oh, I don't actually need all of this.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a mess.
Apparently, the McDonald's $1 drink doesn't even apply in some cities. That sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That was like the best part of McDonald's is the $1 drink.
The Frosty. Ooh, I love a Frosty at Wendy's.
Ooh, the Frosty is good. I do like the Frosty.
All right.
Do you like a Frosty?
Last but probably least is White Castle.
Probably.
I already put it in shit. There's not even.
I personally I've never had White Castle. I've heard people who are just like, it's shit, but I want to have it in my mouth all the time. And people who are like, every time I go there, I die. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in suck a butt just out of pure like I don't know what it is.
I had White Castle once and I hated it. That's like all I have to say.
Fair enough.
Every White Castle I've ever been to has just been gross. Every meal I've gotten from White Castle has been gross. I just do not care for it much.
Okay, before we move on, I'm gonna look over our tier list real quick. It seems that Popeyes and Five Guys is what we agreed on the most, and we all hate Arby's for sure.
Yes, we all hate Arby's.
I love the fries. I wish they were somewhere else.
It seems that one of the most contentious ones is Dairy Queen's in a different spot for almost all of us. Let me see. Pizza places tend to be all over for us. That's interesting, and we all think White Castle sucks shit.
That's just me out of pure ignorance. I don't know what White Castle is. I'm just gonna go with you guys and say that it sucks.
All right, good data. All right, we're gonna do sluttiest Looney Tunes next.
Oh, great.
Moving on. Okay.
Before we do that, though, I got some food, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my God, Lou, we're alone.
Don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and make a tier list called Child, and just gonna put all the children down here.
Are there children in this one?
There's Junior is here. I think that might be the only one. No, wait. Is the buzzard? He's a child, right? Or is he just a dumb adult?
Which one?
The one that's like the bumblebee.
Yeah, that's an adult. He's an adult.
That's right. You're right. Okay.
So, how do I make a?
Is Tweety Bird a child?
Technically not, but I think you should just put him in the child.
I'm gonna put Tweety Bird in child.
There's a few children here. We'll do that. I'm gonna let one on Twitter know.
I'm just actually gonna.
Where's Barnyard Dog? This is a bad list.
This was the only one I found.
Yeah,
this was the only one I found that had like a decent amount of characters, but not too many.
Fair enough.
Is Chicken Hawk considered a child?
Is he a
child?
That's
yeah, he is. He's Henry. He's a child.
Okay, this
Henry.
one too.
I'm a chicken hawk. I eat chicken.
All the birds.
You know what? I'll take Tweety out of there, but I am gonna put Tweety in the bottom tier anyway.
Oh, who's telling you to take him out?
People are saying that Tweety's really old. So I have to. Apparently, Tweety is old. So.
That's true. Tweety Bird did participate in World War II.
Okay, then that's
so Gossamer was not always a child. He was only a child in the Looney Tunes show, and I'm not gonna consider that one. I'm gonna consider OG scary monster Gossamer.
Right,
yes,
so,
that's the only one.
I think
somebody just said Tweety is a rapturous slut.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna make a tier real quick that's just called Kids/Too Animalistic.
I'm gonna make a tier just called Dogs, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy. You
guys, you can't do this. That's half of the roster. You cannot do this.
No, these three. I think they're too animalistic. I don't want them here.
Oh wow! I see we don't have real furries in the chat. Fine. I mean, this dog. Yeah, I don't like that one. But the other ones, no.
Yeah.
All right. Those will walk on two legs. I'll give it to you.
Okay. I'm just putting the one. I think we kind of all agreed which ones were children. Just one we were like just like a bit too animal to put in. All right, yeah, we're on the same page.
Actually, let me edit mine then. Child/animal. Why am I speaking in all caps? I will never know. But that's how it works. All right.
Our first Looney Tunes slut.
I hate this man. Let me tell you about this man. I have a story for every character. This guy, he bothers Bugs Bunny, and I don't like him. C tier.
Buzzard Beater is absolutely not a slut.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him. You know what? I'm gonna put him in my category. I think he could be. He's called So here's why. Because he's a little dumb. You know, some people find that kind of sexy, a little slutty. You know, little dummy.
Moron-sexuals are really.
Yeah, moron-sexuals are real.
Are you implying he has the appeal of like a ditz?
Yeah, I think he does.
I think. Man, you're making a lot of like really out statements right now, Lou.
What are you? Listen, I'm the only one brave enough to say it. Okay, so
I love this chat message, Buzzard Bimbo.
Buzzard.
Bimbo. Ryan, by the way, your beautiful, lovely girlfriend just sent me play the Bugs Bunny cock song on the bot.
I'm a bot here. I'm sorry, Rosa.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Rosa. I don't know why you messaged me to do that, but
alright, well, I think you're a bit insane for thinking Buzzard's even a bit of a slut, but...
I think you are not thinking enough.
All she said was,
I just said,
I think that is even a bit too much.
I think Lou's not wrong on that one.
I'm already ready to talk about Bugs, and I'm gonna put him right in my horror category.
Bugs Bunny.
There's a horror category?
I made a horror category.
S tier. I don't take any other criticism. Y'all better put him in that.
Bugs Bunny is such a slut.
Biggest one. Biggest one. That's it.
That's like I don't think it's worth discussing because it's obvious.
Yes, it's very obvious. You see how he holds the carrot? Phallic? Hello?
Phallic!
Like that? Beautiful. Pinky out? Fancy?
I was watching a short yesterday where he was like tormenting Yosemite Sam, and then he like bashed his eyelashes and went, "You're kind of cute."
He is a whore.
That's whore behavior.
Everyone from Cecil Turtle.
Oh fuck no.
And rank him.
Turtle. See, I hate these two dumbasses. I hate them. I don't like them. They bother Bugs.
Okay, Ryan, where did you put Cecil Turtle?
B tier.
B. Explain.
I think Cecil Turtle is admittedly just a bit of a slut. I think he fucks around a bit. I think he's a bit into Bugs, honestly. Like in the classic shorts, I think he's kind of trying to turn him on.
I hate him. That's all I have to say.
So you think it's a bit of a like, he's kind of, what? I think I'm going to agree with you here, but I'm not going to move him off of no for me. He's going to stay there. But I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I'll let you live in your weird fantasy world, Ryan. No worries.
I think he's a bit of a slut, just a little bit. More than Buzzard Beetle.
I didn't do this.
Okay, no, I think Buzzard's more of a slut.
I do not agree.
Turtle.
No way.
I hate this conversation. They're both bad.
No. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna have a hard time placing Daffy.
Yeah, I'm about to say. All right, let's move on to Daffy.
Did we just skip the dog? Oh, y'all put it. I'm gonna put the dog in animal too. I don't really like him. I don't care about him.
Right,
Daffy, easy A.
I think I'm gonna put him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him a tier under Bugs because I feel like he is slutty, but I don't think he's quite whore levels.
I think
he
the thing
definitely
about Daffy,
changed Bugs.
The thing about Daffy is every version of Daffy changes if they know what sex is or not. I think only certain versions of Daffy know what sex are.
Fair enough.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Daffy is such a whore. You're all nothing to me.
Who said that?
Feed it.
Mind your business.
Because the thing about Daffy Duck is, I think like Looney Tunes show Daffy definitely doesn't know what sex is. Like he definitely doesn't. Classic like Daffy, I don't think he knows what sex is, but like spiteful, angry Daffy from like the kind of middle of the shorts and like back in action Daffy.
Yeah, I was gonna say back in action.
Definitely.
Daffy is definitely a slut.
No, he's not. But I'm trying to say, like, he has sex. He does what he needs to do. But when Bugs comes around, he's like, "Look at that whore." That kind of
Daffy slut shames Bugs.
He does. And then Bugs would come up. He's like, "Daffy, you're having as much sex as I am. I don't understand what you're talking about." And he's just like, "I keep my legs closed," and that's it. Like, you're just like, okay.
I like this chat message. Daffy has sex. Bugs fucks. Alright.
Okay, over fun. Hard no for
I'm gonna go ahead and put him in child and animal. He's
not a child or an animal.
I'm gonna put him in C.
He's nothing to me.
Okay.
C only because of the grilled cheese.
Okay.
Insane.
Okay.
He'd be C for cheese.
If grilled cheese didn't exist, he'd be D tier easy.
Okay, all right. Whew.
Why is it why is it Sweetie in her tier? He had sex with the police. What does that
mean? Call the cops. I'll have sex with them. The Facebook memes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm over it. No. Let's move on to whose dreaded part.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Go ahead.
I don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna put him in A.
I'm gonna put him right next to Bugs Bunny.
Disgusting! No! Okay, you know what? Fine. Shut up. I'm making my own. Hold on. Add a row below. No, move it up.
Foghorny Leghorn.
Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and make this slut tier, and Bugs is up there. That's it. Nobody can get into this tier. Only Bugs.
Lou, I'd like to know why you think Foghorn Leghorn is such a slut.
I don't even want to near Bugs Bunny. You need to make another thing.
Okay, Rosa says Foghorn is a bratty bottom, and Artie says he's a sugar daddy top.
I really need to clarify.
He had nice tits, but that's like when
listen. Okay, I have an argument. Okay, so the thing that makes Foghorn Leghorn a whore is that Foghorn, first of all, he's big. Second of all, he's he's the only rooster in a hen with a bunch of hens. He has a harem. He's a whore.
Okay, so we're talking about facts then. So everybody was right to put Bugs in S tier because what rabbits do.
Well, it's not even that. It's just literally in the Foghorn shorts, he's got like a bunch of women around him all the time. Like there's like no other roosters. There's like maybe one or two occasionally, but he's the main honcho. He's got bitches. You know.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna put him in S tier, right under Bugs.
I'll put him above Daffy. I would keep him in S though.
That's it.
I just want you all to know, I could never show my mom anything I stream ever now.
You were the one who chose this category.
I know I did. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's talk about Gossamer. Now, just so everyone knows, Gossamer, if you only watch the Looney Tunes show, he's like a baby in that. In every other version, he's just a big scary monster. That's the only version where he's like a kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in A. I'll put him above Buzzard though.
I think he's above Buzzard.
I'm gonna put him in B. I like monsters. He's a monster.
Yeah, I think monsters have the capacity. I think he has the capacity. He's the potential to be a slut, but I don't think he is one necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think he is. Yeah, no.
I don't think he is at all.
She just put him hard at the bottom.
Granny.
Oh boy.
I don't want to
Okay.
talk about Granny.
Wait, you're gonna put her in the child and
animal too.
Okay, Ryan, you put her all the way in A.
Let me explain. You are a fool if you don't think Granny fucked around when she was younger.
I don't want to think. Hey, listen to me. I don't want to think about it. That's my problem. I don't want to think about it.
I'm gonna put Granny in no. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put her in no.
No, I think you're both wrong. If you've seen the Looney Tunes show and Space Jam 2, she was she absolutely. If you combine those two canons together, she was absolutely fucking around.
I can assign you the Granny all the time. You ask me why, and it's because of shit like this, Ryan. Telling me that grandma is hot. You're crazy.
Listen, Granny has had sex. This we cannot deny. This we cannot deny.
Yeah.
However, I do not think she was a slut. I think she was a classy lady.
I don't agree.
I don't think so, actually, Lou. I don't think so. I'm just not gonna put her on the list. I just think she was a slut. She is no longer. I'm not putting her anywhere else.
I think she still is.
Wow.
I love this person yelling in the chat. Granny continues to slut.
Granny has never stopped.
Y'all need to stop. Granny's done.
Alright, let's rank Lola Bunny.
Lola?
I'll put her next to Daffy. I'll put her next to Daffy.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? This is the Looney Tunes show. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think that she is literally a bimbo, but like
yeah.
The thing that makes her the things that make her a slut are things that like I just cannot even describe to you. I just think she has that energy.
She does. She has that energy. She knows what she has and she uses it.
I'm putting Lola in S tier because Looney Tunes Lola Bunny can call me anytime.
Fair enough. All right. Allie's been telling us 2 days ago to talk about Marvin.
Marvin's a whore. Marvin is.
I don't.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think he's slightly above like Elmer Fudd. I don't think he fucks.
I'm gonna put him in B. I don't think he fucks.
You have really severely underestimated Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian is waiting to find the special one. He's not fucking. He's waiting for the special one.
I think that he would. I think he would.
Himself.
Listen, I bet Marvin gets around to some freaky like alien sex role play on like forums and stuff.
Absolutely not. No. No.
Why do you hate my vision? Why do you hate the truth?
I hate your vision. Get some glasses. I'm not feeling this one. I don't like it.
I don't agree.
No. He's not doing anything.
No.
He doesn't even know what
you people just don't know.
Okay. He needs to be unlocked. He needs to be unlocked. But for right now, he's not a slut. Not even a little bit.
Marvin needs to have an experience first.
Yes. But for now, he is not doing anything. Okay, That's it.
Can we do Priscilla now?
Yeah, rank Priscilla.
I'm gonna put her in. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in next to Daffy and Lola.
I'm gonna put her next to Granny on the animal.
Hey, you know, I'll put her next to Granny too on mine.
No, Ryan. God,
Priscilla is always on the hunt for a man. She is a slut. I don't know what to tell you. She loves.
Wait,
loves
you're
them.
right. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
right.
like absolutely right.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you're right. I forgot about that. You're right.
Alright,
All right.
Petunia Cat.
Is that her name?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I think she's.
I don't think
No,
she's a slut.
not. She's not looking. She's not. I think
No,
she's
yeah.
easily seen.
She's an honest woman.
Yeah,
She's an honest woman. She's not looking.
she's looking for
She's looking-
someone who respects her, which is a
Yeah.
skunk bitch.
Speaking of,
Unfortunately,
Oh, let me tell you about Pepe Le Pew.
unfortunately, there's an answer to this, which is
It's S tier. It's nowhere near Bugs Bunny.
I have to put him at the top just because, like, okay, here's the thing. Is I was having this discrepancy. I feel like there's a difference a little bit between horny and slutty, and Pepe Le Pew is definitely very horny. I think I'll give him that.
Should we move him somewhere else?
No, I think I'm gonna. I don't care enough to make another tier, so I'm just gonna put him up there.
I'm making a tier called Slut I Don't Respect.
Okay, you know what? That's a good idea.
He is one, but I need to know that I don't respect
the-
him.
The only thing I respect about him is the fact that he tries, and then after that, I do not respect him. Like, he shoots his shot.
Slut I
A little
don't.
too hard,
Slut I
but I
hate.
like it.
There you go. And then
I'm going to keep him next to Foghorn, because I feel like they have the same energy.
Whoa, that's a charged statement right there.
Well, like, he is Foghorn if he was good.
Okay.
Like Foghorn gets the ladies. Pepe Le
Right.
Pew does not. That's
Fair
a good-
enough.
Alright,
but I will put him next to him.
rank Peter
Okay.
Puma.
I'm gonna put him in eh.
Peter Puma does not fuck. He absolutely doesn't.
I put him in eh with the buzzard. I don't know, y'all are cowards, I guess.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Oh no,
I'm not-
not Porky.
We're not going to talk about Lilo the Lion. Porky, I'm going to go ahead and put him in the C tier too. I'm going to be controversial. I don't care.
I'll put him above
I hate
Gossamer,
him.
but he's gonna be in mid tier for me. Mid tier.
I'm putting
Eh.
him under. I'm putting him in B tier. I think Porky Pig could be a little bit of a slut if he wanted to.
I don't think he has.
He's ass out constantly. You think he's not?
This is true.
No,
I mean,
he's a little bit.
half the Looney Tunes are empty.
But
fucking naked.
they only ever put emphasis on the fact that he doesn't wear pants. No one else.
Oh boy.
The only reason there's emphasis on the fact he doesn't wear pants is because he wears like a nice jacket, no shirt, bow tie. Like, what is he doing? Where is he
Porky
going?
Pig loves to be publicly shamed.
He loves the exposure. He
Yeah.
just loves it.
God-
It gets him off.
God, you really just made me sick just thinking about whatever you just said. Because I hated that. Oh, I hate that.
He wears a top and no bottom. Whore. Alright, y'all are gonna hate me for what I'm about to put fucking beep
Alright,
beep
You
over
have
here.
one shot.
He's
You
in a
have one
whore.
shot.
You know what? Lou, it's funny. 'cause
my
I was gonna put him there too.
You know, and I'll
Oh
give
my
you why.
God.
He's such a tease.
He's
Am I right? Or
such a tease.
You're
He's such
insane!
not insane? What? I almost called him Woody Woodpecker.
I'm gonna go ahead and put him in B tier. He's
don't-
very mid. You made a point, but then I was just like, but he is. I was about to call him Speedy Gonzalez. He is the Roadrunner. I
He is?
don't want to talk about him anymore. I don't.
Roadrunner looks over at Coyote, twirls his hair and bashes his eyelashes and goes, meep meep.
That runs away very fast. I mean, God, what a whore.
Oh my fucking.
I don't know who this purple man is.
Don't worry
Well,
about him.
you just you put. All right, I'll just agree with you and say that's an animal. This purple man, he's like one of those like buffoons that go up against.
Yeah,
thugs
just
or
whatever. I'm
something.
just gonna put him in.
I'm just put him in no.
I'm just gonna put him. You know me. I like big men.
All right.
He
I mean,
might
I'll
be
give you that.
like-
You can put him up
Alright.
there a little.
I'm gonna put him in B. Speedy
Alright.
Gonzalez. Don't talk to me about Speedy Gonzalez.
I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in. Yeah. I'm gonna
He's
put him in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit
He's
of
up here. You know what? I'm gonna put him in between Daffy and Lola. That's where I'm gonna put him.
I think undeniably Speedy Gonzalez is just a bit of a slut. I mean, like
He is a bit of a slut.
Especially in Looney Tunes show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's a guy, you know, he gets the ladies, he goes on dates, you know, he's got it made.
I'm gonna move him in front of Speedy, like not Speedy, but you know, Pepe. They have the same energy to me, but once again, it's just that Speedy is good at it, and that's it.
Apparently, Speedy Gonzalez is in front of everyone's sisters a real line from a cartoon.
Oh God.
I don't like that.
It's Sylvester. What do we do with Sylvester?
I'm gonna put him in no.
He does talk.
I think Sylvester kind of sucks. I just don't like him, and I don't think he deserves the right to
What?
be a slut.
Wow.
Me?
That sure is an opinion too. What
You
is
don't
going
love
on?
me?
Is that
What
your
is
Sylvester voice?
Yeah, this is my Sylvester voice.
When's the
No, I
King
don't know
Candy
about that
join the
one.
chat?
Why can't I be a bit of a slut?
Okay.
I am going to put him at the higher end of no, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll put him in eh.
What about
Move him up a
Beaky
little.
Buzzard?
I'm gonna put Taz in my dog category.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a definitive
I was
animal.
thinking about it. I didn't want to, but then I was like, he doesn't really talk, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him in animal.
Now, I noticed that Dawn has already ranked Tweety Bird, but I'd like to know our opinions on Tweety Bird real quick.
Oh,
Chat seems very divided on Tweety Bird. Like, I saw...
Yeah, people are really passionate about Tweety Bird.
People can think Tweety Bird either doesn't fuck or is a ravenous slut.
Sorry, I'm just seeing some of those vile things being said about Looney
These are
Tunes
very
characters.
vile things.
Tweety could fuck, but doesn't.
I think I'm gonna put Tweety in no. I think I'm gonna put Tweety in no.
Yeah, me
I just
too.
don't want to deal with Tweety. I put him in C tier because I don't want to deal with him. I don't care.
Hey, you can choose to believe that Tweety fucked the police, but I don't.
He did. I just don't like him. That's it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put Mr. Wile E. Coyote in yeah. I'm gonna put him in yeah.
I'm putting him in my B tier. He's fine. I think he has the potential.
Less than Roadrunner,
Just like-
but definitely.
Definitely.
He gets flustered by the Roadrunner, so he's like, "Oh my god, am I a slut?"
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put him next to Pepe Le Pew in the slut I don't respect category.
What? Why don't you respect Wile E. Coyote?
No, hold on. Step outside the bit. What did Wile E. Coyote do to you?
He's just kind of a loser. Don't you think?
Okay, but Foghorn Leghorn isn't.
No, he's a winner. He's an Omega Chad.
That bitch gets eaten by Chicken Hawk almost every short.
He does not get eaten by Chicken Hawk. He gets taken by Chicken Hawk. He does not get eaten.
No.
I think he blasted all his feathers off once. But
Fine.
Okay,
I'm moving Coyote back. I'm moving him back.
Foghorn Leghorn has the same winner energy as Bugs Bunny. Remember that.
Okay.
However, Foghorn Leghorn has that accent. They're like the same character from different parts of America.
This is insane.
Okay.
Bugs Bunny is from the north. He's from New York. And Mr. Chicken, he's been down there. He's from, like, I don't know, Louisiana. He's just down there doing his southern drawl. So they're the same character, different eras, different places.
Okay, but here's the difference. Foghorn has gigantic breasts and Bugs Bunny does not. So who really?
You're lying because he does have gigantic breasts. Have you seen him in that dress? Beautiful.
I like this chat comment. Witch/Granny. All the things she said. AMV. I'm gonna put Witch next to Granny also real quick.
Actually, I'm going. Okay, so the Witch. I'm actually going to place her in A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got that energy. I'm putting her above Wile E. Coyote.
All right.
Oh boy.
I'm glad we're on the same page with that. Last but not least is.
I know you're.
Oh,
Now, hold on. Let me put him in child and animal.
You cannot put Yosemite Sam there. You cannot.
I put Elmer and Granny in there. He can go there too.
You know what? I'm gonna put him in I think I'm gonna put him in next to Porky Pig.
I don't want to think about him.
I think Yosemite Sam wants to fuck, but nobody wants to fuck him.
That's true. There you go. It's the same thing with Elmer. And you know what? I was rude to Granny. You're right. I'm gonna just go ahead and put Granny in B tier.
Thank you.
I'm still standing strong. I don't think Granny's a slut. I think she's a classy
Well, the thing
lady.
about it is, I put her in child and animal, but I should not have treated her that way.
After you put Yosemite Sam there, you realize
Elmer and Yosemite Sam belong there. Do not get me wrong. Granny can get up there. She can be in B. She's fine.
Oh, good lord.
I'm doing a quick run over. We all agreed on Bugs Bunny unanimously. It's like
definitely.
There's no way around.
I had to make a new tier for him because Foghorn was close second.
the kind of, I think some of the ones that are most contentious seems to be Marvin. Lou seems to have a very different opinion of Marvin the Martian sluttiness compared to us.
I do.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
I simply do not agree with Blue. I do not.
I just don't know why you can't see it like I see it.
You're insane.
I guess I don't have your 2020 vision. Like,
you're gonna see it. Okay, listen. Marvin the Martian has all the trappings of a Tumblr sexy man.
You're insane.
Okay, just because he has them.
I'm super not.
Let's see here. Daffy's consistently pretty high. We all kind of agree Dad's a bit of a slut.
I just think he's a slut shamer.
Granny seems, that's another hot point of contention, but I'm standing by what I said. I think she was a bit of a slut.
I think
she's still continues to be a bit one.
She did what she needed to do. That's it.
I do like Porky Pig is like very mid for all of us. It's very funny. Except Don, pretty low. All right.
Listen, Porky's got the he could do it.
No.
All right. I guess that's it for Looney Tunes sluts.
Thank God.
We're gonna do Smash Bros. Roommates next.
Oh God.
Real quick, I'm gonna just let everyone on Twitter know that we've moved on to this because I think this will be funny too. Gotta keep everyone updated.
Oh God, there are 70 characters, maybe even more.
We'll have to go through these pretty fast.
We won't be on these for like longer than Looney Tunes slut.
I'm gonna start naming some of these. My last tier would be don't even want to be in the same room with.
Okay, can we edit the tier name? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me get started on that then. I'm gonna call this one "Get Out of My House." Why am I still talking in caps?
I'm gonna name one "Marry Me, Live with Me Forever." That's the top one.
Okay, so go ahead and put that in. Yep. Awesome. And then top tier is just move in with me.
Yeah. A tier would be Good Roommate.
Everybody's probably hearing my mechanical keyboard.
Is roommate with 2 M's? Roommate.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Roommate.
I'm gonna make some. Yeah.
Do not make decisions for me. Who knows? Maybe Pac-Man won't be in my top tier.
Great roommate. Okay. Enter.
I'm gonna make roommate via marriage.
Ooh.
Roommate.
So I got marry me, live with me forever, good roommate. I'm gonna say.
Okay, so great, good, and then I have
pays their rent.
Pays the bills.
Pays the bills. And then I'm gonna say awful. Or
pays their half of the bills. Let me do that. Their half.
Messy and inconsiderate. And then we're gonna have awful.
Okay, that's pays their half. And then so mine is move in with me, great roommate, good roommate, pays their half. D is probably like and then last one is get out of my house.
So mine are marry me, live with me forever, good roommate, pays the rent, which that's the category, like they're fine, right?
Yeah.
Next is messy and inconsiderate, which means, they don't clean up after themselves, they're not really picking up, they're still paying the rent, they're whatever, but they're just not very considerate. Awful is that they're like actively malicious. And then my absolute bottom tier is I wouldn't even consider rooming with them, even giving them a chance. Like I would never do that.
All right, mine are roommate via marriage, great solid roommate, okay roommate, bad roommate, awful roommate, and that's a fucking animal.
Well, I probably do have to make an animal. I'll make a pet tier.
Oh, don't do that. Here's what I'm going in with. I do not care if they're an animal or not. They are my roommate.
That's true.
Straight up, they can talk and they can pay the bills. I'm going in with that. Duck Hunt is not safe. I'm going to put him in a tier. I'm going to put him somewhere.
All right, I guess we'll start, huh?
Should we even bother like all the Minecraft characters? Just do Steve.
Yeah, let's just do. I mean,
okay.
we could.
I can't even find Steve. Where is he?
We're doing an order. Just don't worry about it. All right.
Okay. Let's just do an order.
Let's start
Speed run. Let's go.
Alf. Alf, I think would be an okay roommate. I think he's a. I think
he'd be a good roommate.
I think he's not very exciting to roommate
Alf?
with. Yeah, Alf.
Yeah.
I don't know this man. Fuck! He pays his half.
I think Alf's a good boy. He's a good roommate.
I'm sure he's a very good boy.
All right.
Did we already put Alex somewhere?
Don't worry about Alex. We're not doing all the Minecraft. So we're just gonna do Steve when we get to him.
Okay, no problem. All right.
Banjo Kazooie. I think Banjo would be a great roommate, but Kazooie would be awful. So I put them in okay. They balance each other out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in pays the rent.
You have to consider this.
Yeah, I'm putting them in pays the rent. They're mid. They're mid for me.
I'm going to put Banjo and Kazooie in great roommate because Banjo is enough to make me not even worry about Kazooie.
I can respect that. Bayonetta, I'm gonna put an awful roommate because she absolutely is like makes messes and like comes home with like.
I'm putting her in messy and inconsiderate.
Get out of my house, Bayonetta. I love you, but I don't want to live with you.
So don't get me wrong, chat. Kazooie's a queen. I just wouldn't want to roommate with her.
Yeah, you gotta think these are people you gotta live with.
Like, oh no, like Kazooie, I love Kazooie. It's just that she would be an awful roommate.
And so would Bayonetta.
yeah.
And so would Bayonetta. I love Bayo, but no, she needs to not be in my house. That's
Bowser, I don't know where I would Bowser.
Move in with me.
I think Bowser, I put in okay. I think he'd make messes but apologize for it, but he seems like a nice guy otherwise.
I'm gonna put him in the same as Bayonetta. Messy and inconsiderate.
He cooks for everyone. And I like that.
I don't think Bowser's very considerate for other people's feelings. I
think if you if you just walk up like, hey Bowser, you need to cut it out. He'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was doing that. I didn't mean it. Sorry.
Is that Bowser or Ralph?
That's just my gruff man voice at this point.
Now Bowser Jr. That is a child.
I would put awful because he's like 4.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put awful. He would probably draw on all your shit, and like
I'm gonna put him in
Like, he's a great kid and all that, but he's like a bit of a troublemaker. He makes a mess. He's a bit spoiled, you know. I wouldn't want to live with him.
Bowser, do you expect Bowser to move in with you and then not have his child?
Well, I don't really want Bowser to move in with me, to be honest.
Why not? He's very cuddle. Like, you could cuddle him. That's crazy.
He's made of spikes.
He has a front side. He's gonna come at him with the front.
I don't know anything about Byleth, but
Byleth is the player character, so it really doesn't have a personality.
They're like a teacher, so
yeah, I'm gonna
go ahead and tell them.
They're probably okay.
They're probably an okay roommate. Which one? I guess I'll put both of them. I'll put them in.
I'm just doing the girl because I'm a feminist, you know.
I'm gonna put them both.
I'm not a feminist apparently, so I'll just put them.
I'll put them in good roommate. Because I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. Who cares?
I'm just gonna put them both in it.
All right.
Now, Captain Falcon?
Douglas Falcon.
Oh.
Who?
His first name's Douglas.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in Get Out of My House just for that.
I'm gonna put him in Bad Roommate because I think he'd be fun to have around, but he absolutely, like, pays rent late and, like, is loud.
I think he pees loud.
That's a deal breaker.
He just starts pissing and he's just like, fuck! Something like
that.
Charizard is a fucking animal.
He'd be awful. He'd get fire everywhere. Set your fucking apartment on fire. Awful.
I think.
Wait, Charizard? Oh man, Charizard did make cookies for everyone.
He did not.
I think Prom would be a solid roommate because from what I can gather, he seems to just be a bit of a goober. He's a bit of like a goofy dad.
I feel like I'm gonna end up putting all the Fire Emblems in good roommate just because they're fine.
Yeah,
I just don't know enough about them.
I mean, I played the game with Crom and he's you know me. I like the normal like guy. He shows up. He's okay. He pays his rent. He's fine.
Yeah.
He does what he needs to do.
I think Cloud would be messy. I think he'd be messy.
Yeah, Cloud.
I'm gonna say he's a good roommate.
I think Cloud would pay his rent on time, but like he'd absolutely be smoking weed all day, and like if you don't like the weed smell, I think it'd be all over your house.
But the thing is, like, someone pointed out, Cloud is never home. That's a good point. Also, he keeps to himself. He's not a very, like,
You know, that's a good
guy.
point. I'll move him up to pays the rent. He pays the rent. He's not really there. He doesn't really help with chores that much, you know, but he's fine.
Yeah, I'll put him down to pays their half. Because, honestly, yeah, I just thought about it. He isn't home a lot, and he might even miss a payment.
All right.
So,
Corin?
I don't want to be in any room with Corin.
Yeah, not only do I not want to be in the same room as Corin, they're also royalty and a dragon, so they're probably a bit snobby, and they turn to a big dragon make messes.
Dragon messes.
Now Daisy would be an awful roommate, but she is roommate via marriage. I can't deny my truth.
I'm gonna put her in messy and inconsiderate. I think she would be a bad one.
I just don't like the way she says stuff. She's gonna talk on the phone, and then I'm gonna be like, God, I hate hearing her speak.
Teach their own, baby.
Don's gonna like get a call, and Daisy's gonna be on the other hand like, "Oh, Don, I got the rent payment! Yeah!"
Oh, cool.
Queen, please. Dark Pit would be awful. I think.
He's like a kid, right? So he's probably gonna be all.
Yeah. I once again, I'm not considering that. Like, I'm just saying, like, they pay rent, they show up. That's it. I want to say, Dark Pit is whatever. He's a shitty guy. But what if he's a good roommate?
No.
What if he just you live with him and you know nothing about his life, and he doesn't say anything to you. He says hello in the morning, and then that's it. And
no, he'd be a bitch about everything. I love Dark Pit, but he'd be a bitch about everything.
Wouldn't he like complain about? I feel like he's the kind of kid who complains about shit like all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Like, oh, you didn't get the right brand of milk, and it's just not good for my sensitive stomach. It would have been awful.
Dark Sam is awful too, I think. That'd be an awful roommate to have.
I agree with that. I am going
to... I just wanted to get the payment, and you never hear from Dark Samus. Like, you never hear from her.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Dark Samus murders someone, do you know they're gonna drag you along with it?
Oh, fuck. Are they that kind of person?
Yeah.
You know, I am gonna put Dark Samus and would never want to be in the same room with, because I feel like Dark Samus would kill me. And I don't want to die. So I'm gonna put them down there.
Diddy showing up, get out.
Diddy's an animal.
Whoa! What the hell?
Diddy is an
He's
animal.
Not an animal. He
pays the rent. He pays the rent. He's an roommate.
Get him out of my house.
I think Donkey Kong would be messy and inconsiderate, though.
I think he's a good roommate.
I think he's an animal.
Listen to me. He wears a tie. Very considerate.
You cannot put Donkey Kong an animal. I'm so angry with you right now. Why would you put Donkey Kong an animal? He's a man.
You did what?
Fine. I'll move them both to bad roommate. Now,
you can do whatever you want. You can divide it whatever you want.
I'm going to rank Dr. Mario and Mario separately, personally.
Me too. Dr. Mario's a good roommate.
Yeah, you have to. They're two different icons.
I think he's just okay, because I think he'd be a bit awkward to hang around, because he doesn't seem very sociable.
Oh my god. You just made me, like, have secondhand embarrassment trying to talk to Dr. Mario about anything. Like, it just feels so awkward. And, like, you're just like, so how was work today? Oh, I lost a guy.
No. I don't think it'd be like that.
Oh,
I think you try to talk to him, like, hey, Dr. Mario, how's your day? He'd just sip his coffee, go, mm-hmm, and he wouldn't say anything else. It'd be really awkward.
I think he would be a good room. I think he'd be neat. I think he'd pay the rent.
I agree.
I think he would mind. I think he would mind his space. So I put him in good roommate.
I think he's just okay with me. Duck Hunt Dog is a fucking animal.
Oh my god.
You're just limiting yourself. I'm gonna put
Duck Hunt Dog and messy and inconsiderate.
I think he'd be a good roommate.
We're skipping Endermax. We'll show the Minecraft episode once. Falco.
Oh god, marry me. Move inside with me.
I think he'd be bad, but not awful. I think he'd be fun to have around, but when Rent comes around, he'd be like, hey, I have a little strat for cash right now, buddy.
You're right. But when we get married, it's going to be taken care of. I'll take care of him. I love my bitchy wife.
Fox, on the other hand, I think he's fine. He's a good roommate.
I think Fox is great.
I think he might be a great roommate.
I agree. I think he'd be great.
Yeah. He cares about his team. He cares about you. You're his roommate.
You know what? I think I am going to add another tier.
What tier are you adding?
I want to have a good and great, because I'm looking at my good roommate, and, like, they're just too all over the place. I need, like, a great roommate. Good and great.
That's what I got.
Because I think I'm gonna move Alf and Fox up to great roommate.
Alright. Now, Ganondorf.
Oh, married.
I think he'd be okay. He'd be a bit awkward to be around, but I feel like he'd pay his rent on time and keep everything clean. So I'm gonna put him.
Yeah,
back.
I think he's a tidy guy. He's he's sensible. He knows he gives you privacy. You know.
Okay. Greninja is a animal. I don't want that animal in my house.
I think he'd be messy.
Here's the thing about the heroes. I feel like they're all different, but I don't know anything about them, so we should probably just rank one of them.
Let's do the newest one.
Okay, good idea.
Well, I'm gonna put him in good. I think he's a good boy.
Yeah, he seems solid enough.
Oh, Greninja?
No,
we're on hero. You must have. We already did Greninja.
Oh, I was just here, like, because I thought we were still doing stuff. First of all, he's a good roommate.
Yeah, we're in hero. We're doing like the one with like
11.
long hair. Yeah.
Oh, the long hair. Yeah, you're right. I'll do that one then. Great.
Okay.
Go.
Ice climbers.
Now, ice climbers. You know what? I think they're adults with very with a career that is very, it's technical, it's dangerous, but they're safe about it. Like they're very experienced. I think they're great roommates. I think they are mature adults who know what they're doing in life.
Yeah, I agree. Ike would be great for me, but I feel like he's a bit. Here's the thing about characters who are royalty. I think they'd be a bit snobby, no matter what. They would have.
No,
they would have.
No.
They
First
would have.
Of all, marry him. But secondly, no.
No, but
he's a very considerate person.
I think they would try to be considerate, but like their royalty upbringing. Ike isn't royalty. Never mind. He'd be great then. I don't know what he's royal or not. I just assume they all are.
This is true. Ike is gay. I'm gonna put Ike in good roommate.
I think Ike would be great.
Yeah, I'm marrying him.
I thought he was royalty, but that changes everything. Incineroar is a fucking animal and a particularly rowdy one.
I think he's pretty rowdy. I'm gonna put him in messy, but I'm gonna put him at the top.
Nobody look at me. I'm gonna go ahead and marry him too.
If you were playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and there was a marriage option for Incineroar, you would marry him.
Yeah.
Inkling is
I like rowdy people.
Inkling is 12. Okay. Inkling's 12.
I think Inkling would be an awful roommate, both of them. Awful. They would get ink everywhere.
I feel like they keep it outside though.
No, I think they come in and they kick their shoes against the wall as they're taking them off, and then they leave their dirty laundry all over the place.
Yeah, put them in there. God.
Okay, so Isabelle would objectively be a good roommate, but she'd be really annoying.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I would put Isabelle in great roommate because she's probably really considerate. She's clean. She's thinking about you a lot, but. No, I'm gonna put her in just good because she's annoying.
You know that episode of the Looney Tunes show where like Porky moves in for a bit and he like re-alphabetizes everything and like makes everything way too neat and like you get Bugs like really stressed about it. That's what like living with Isabelle would be like.
My problem is that I feel like New Horizons made people hate Isabelle.
I've always hated Isabelle. No, I disliked her in New Leaf. I did not like her.
Here's the thing. I still like Isabelle to an extent. I do think New Leaf lowered my opinion. I like her to an extent, but objectively, she would be pretty annoying to roommate with.
I think she'd be a great roommate.
I put her at good. I put her at good. Even though I don't like her, I put her at good. She's a good roommate.
Ivysaur is an animal.
But he pays the rent.
He does pay the rent.
Ivysaur pays the rent.
Ivysaur's an animal, but he does pay the rent.
Ivysaur does pay the rent.
I'm gonna put Joker and Awful because he's the least person I would want as a roommate, a 16-year-old boy.
I'm putting him with I'm literally going to
Don, think objectively for a second. He is a 16-year-old boy. That is the last person I want to roommate with.
But he's the most mild-mannered one.
He's still one. He's still one.
I'm putting him in.
He'd leave his pizza boxes out everywhere. He'd like.
He's not like his friends. He's just a mild-mannered young man. He just needs a place to stay. He pays his rent. He stays quiet. He says hi to you when you say hi to him.
I doubt it.
That's it.
No.
I don't want to be in the room with Joker.
Jigglypuff is an animal.
Get her out of my house.
I think she would pay the rent.
It's not even about her being
She would.
She's too much of a diva. I'm over it.
Kazuya objectively would be an awful roommate.
Marry me. Go ahead and get him in my house. He can live here too.
Ken would be really fun to have around, but I think he'd be a bad roommate.
I disagree. I think he'd be a great roommate.
I think he smells a bit bad.
I think that he minds his space. I think he goes to the gym a lot, so when he comes home, maybe he's a little stinky, but then he goes and takes a shower, and he's always, there to, he's a guy you could watch like a Rocky movie with, and he'd have a good time watching it with you. You'd sit on the couch together, and maybe something happens.
All right, well,
Lou, wait, what? No. See, Lou, someone just in the chat said Ken has a wife and kid. You need to calm down.
No, here's the thing. Ken has a wife and kid, but so does Peter Griffin. I don't want to roommate with Peter Griffin.
It's not about that. It was about what Lou said. That's another thing. But I'm going to put Ken. Actually, you convinced me, Lou. He does sound like a fun roommate. I'm gonna put him in good roommate.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna have a controversial one with King DDD. I think he'd be perfectly okay.
I think he'd be a little messy, but I don't think he'd be inconsiderate. Yeah. I'm gonna put him in good.
I think King DDD is way more. I think he might be a little loud and messy, but I think if you played the Kirby games, he's a bit more nicer than you think he'd be. He's a bit more calmer than you think he'd be. He is very loud and silly, but he can be calm.
He will not pay his half of the rent.
He's a king. Not. He's got lots of money.
Why is he rooming with me? Why is he rooming with me?
He's trying to help you out. He's trying to help you out in a tough time.
I don't care. He's there.
King K. Rool, I love him, but he's objectively an awful roommate.
He's a terrible roommate. I'm putting him out of my house. Get out of there.
He'd make a mess. He wouldn't pay the rent. He'd be up all night making loud noises.
Donkey Kong's house? When he showed up, he broke a window. That's all I need to know.
Kirby, love Kirby. Also, again, would be an objectively awful roommate.
I think Kirby would be messy, but I don't think it'd be awful. No. Messy and inconsiderate.
Link, I'm gonna put not good, not awful, but just plain bad. I think
he'd be great.
I think you'd come home. I think you'd come home, and Link would be instead of using the oven, he'd be cooking his steak on a fire he built in the house.
The thing about Link is that if this is Breath of the Wild Link, then yeah, I think he'd be pretty bad. But some of the other ones, I feel. Well, I mean, they're not in Smash, so.
True.
Oh, now Little Mac, I feel the same about Ken. I think he'd be a great roommate.
Me too. I agree.
Little Mac, and I'm gonna make him good. He's fine. I think all the fighting guys would be okay roommates. I like that. They're all right.
I think Lucario would be an animal, but he's a bit too much smart to be an animal, so I think he'd just be okay.
I think he just paid his rent.
Oh, Lucario. Where am I gonna put you? I'm also gonna put you in Pays the Rent.
Lucas. Nice kid and all, but I don't have time to babysit him.
I'm gonna put him in awful, and people are gonna be mad about that because Lucas is a precious little boy. But I don't care. He sucks. He sucks.
You're a bad roommate. I'm going to put him in good roommate. I think he's a little too sensitive, but he sticks to his own. Does what he needs to do.
Okay, but when you have to cook Lucas dinner every night, that's your problem.
I'm fine with that. I like Lucas. I'm more than happy to do that for him.
I think Lucina wouldn't be awful, but I think she's a bit of a prissy princess type. She'd be a bit bad. No, not awful, though.
No. You'd honestly like her, Ryan. She's
I think I would. I have a place for her, so...
I'm putting her in messy and inconsiderate. The same place I put Daisy. I'm going to put her right next to Daisy.
No.
I think she's fine. She's just going to pay her rent.
This next one's probably lots of bias, but I do think Luigi would be a good person to have as a roommate.
I think he'd be good. Not great, but good.
I think he'd be good.
I think he has a lot to say about gender, and that's why I want to have him as my roommate.
I would never allow him to say anything about gender.
No, because I think he's transgender. I think Luigi's a lot to say.
Never mind. Right.
I think Luigi's thought a lot about his gender, and he has a lot to say, and I think it'd be fun to talk to him about it.
I don't know if I want to have the gender debate with him, or even not
a debate. I just think he had something thoughtful to say.
I just think that Luigi's very neat and tidy. I think he would be a good roommate.
I don't know why Ryan said we're gonna have gender discussions when Luigi shows up.
Maybe she wants to have gender discussions with Luigi.
Yeah. I just think he has a lot to say.
I think Luigi is a really good cook and very much a wife guy. I really do like him.
This is maybe my I think Mario would be the best roommate in Smash Bros.
Let me go ahead and get the hell out of my house, Mario.
No, let me explain. Mario would be delightful when he's around, but he'd be out of the house often because he's always going on adventures and going to parties and like golf and stuff. But when he's around, he'd be a delight. He definitely would pay the rent on time. He's not much of a messy person. I think Mario would be great to have around.
I'm gonna put him next to Luigi. I think they're both pretty solid roommates.
I don't want to see Mario on my property.
Don has a vendetta against Mario, so this isn't fair.
This isn't fair to who? This isn't like a competition. I'm telling you my opinion.
Hot take. I don't want Marth as a roommate.
Whoa, why not? What's wrong with Marth?
I don't know. He seems like, I think he'd be like a neat freak, but I wouldn't have as many like discussions with him like I would with Luigi.
Yeah, I'll put him in pays
I
the rent.
don't want discussions with you. What if he just wants to keep to himself?
Yeah, that's a problem. I think my roommate doesn't want to talk to me, then why would I have that? I do think he'd talk to me a little.
Oh, well, okay, Marth, I feel like Marth would be the type of person where you're like, hey, how are you today? He'll actually answer you and not bring you down.
I think he'd be passive-aggressive about it.
But he's just like, yeah, I went to the store today, I got a big bushel of kale. Would you like to make something kale-based
I don't know.
tonight?
I think he'd be passive-aggressive, like, you want some kale?
He's just like, no, he's saying kale-based. He's not saying kale, let's only eat kale.
This is what having Marth as a roommate is like, is that he sees you eating your like microwave meal of the night and he like kind of raises a brow and you're like, what are you having for dinner? And he's like, oh, I'm just cooking a fettuccine Alfredo over here.
I'm going to, I'm so mad. You guys aren't thinking about it. Marth, he sees you eating your microwave meal. And then he's like, oh, I'm actually about to make like a nice sausage pasta. Did you want some?
No, he would sit across from you at the table and he'd be like, so good. Did you know I got these tomatoes?
Not.
I got these tomatoes from the farmer's market. And you'd be like, oh, I got this from the Dollar General.
You're not thinking about.
I'm thinking about it.
So thoughtful. Oh my god, whatever.
Mega Man.
I'm gonna put Mega Man in bad. I think he'd be pretty alright to have around, but if he breaks down, there's gonna be a mess.
The Robot Masters come over every weekend, and he just has a big party.
I'm putting Mega Man in good roommate. You people, I don't know what you're talking about.
Get him out of here.
Meta Knight, great. I think he'd be great to have around.
Oh, he would absolutely be a great
Aiden's
roommate.
in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and put Meta Knight somewhere nice.
You know what? Since Aiden's in the chat, I'm gonna put Meta Knight in "Marry Me and Live with Me Forever" category. The first one in that category. Here he comes.
I think Meta Knight would be fun to talk to. I think he'd also have a lot to say about gender, and it'd be fun to talk to him. I think he'd be good at keeping the house clean. He'd be nice to have around, and he'd often cook dinner.
I don't think he would do any of that, and he's too short to cook dinner at the stove. I just think he's a good roommate because he doesn't break things like fucking Mega Man.
Mega Man doesn't break things. That's not a part of his character quirk. You people are insane.
What?
You're like,
things.
Mega Man's whole thing is that he trips and he smashes into a big cake. No, Mega Man is a good boy.
I'm not saying he's not a good boy. I'm just saying his friends are bad and his moveset is bad.
They're not his friends. They're literally his enemies.
Look, he's like Goku, where he makes friends with his enemies.
He doesn't make friends with them. They turn evil. He's gotta save them. Dude.
Are they not friends? Why is he saving them? I like
Mewtwo is a great roommate.
The theme song like that changes anything, right?
Mewtwo is a great roommate.
I disagree.
I don't agree with that.
I think Mewtwo is too emotionally unstable to be a good roommate.
He's fine.
I'm gonna.
Do we have to do these guys?
Yeah, skip the meat. Yeah, you can skip the meat fighters. Who cares?
Min, definitely. Good roommate. She'll be right.
I think
she's got a job. She's doing the fighting thing on the side. I'll put her in good roommate.
Yeah, she's fine.
Mr. Game and Watch.
Great roommate.
Let me emphasize how much of a bad roommate he would be.
What do you mean? He's so mild-mannered.
Let me set the scene. You come into your house, you're just like, boy, that was a long day. And then you sit down, and then you hear... And you're like, what the fuck? Turns out you sat on him because he slipped through the couch seat.
So you're saying, like, you would be going to bed, and, like, you're like, all right, good night, Mr. Game & Watch, and you tuck into bed, and then he's like, I'm just gonna watch some TV for a little bit if that's okay, and you're like, that's fine, and then you just keep hearing him, like, getting up and going to the kitchen, and he's like, beep, boop, beep, boop, like, constantly, and you're like, God damn it.
And you're just like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm going to put him in pays his half, because I do still like him. It's just that, a little annoying.
They threw out. She seems awful to
Get her out.
everyone. I think she'd be awful.
Get her out.
I'm
I don't care.
not even gonna be in the same room as her. Wait, there's a one with both her and the other one
Just ignore
together.
that one. Just ignore that one. It's fine.
I'm gonna ignore that one.
Yes. Again, like nice kid, but he's like 4.
I think he'd be a good roommate.
I think he would be messy and inconsiderate, but he wouldn't be awful.
Now, Pac-Man.
Contention.
I want that guy in my house.
Oh
okay,
man.
so I'm going to put Pac-Man up here in the Marry Me, Live With Me Forever category. I'm sorry, Meta Knight, I'm actually going to move you down.
I'm going to put Pac-Man. My Pac-Man boy. I'd say he'd be a good roommate.
Pac-Man would not be super messy. He is a father. He has 2 kids. He's got a dog. He's got a lot of responsibility. I did just divorce Meta Knight. I did move him down to the great...
He lived in a penthouse.
Meta Knight's divorced now, so maybe swoosh right in there.
Pac-Man is a very mature, responsible, adult. He would be a great roommate. He's total wife material.
I don't know about that. Not for me personally, so I'm just gonna say good. He's fine.
Now, Paula Taylor's another one that'd be an awful roommate, but I do have to put her
go ahead and take her out.
Roommate via marriage.
Not only do I not want her in my house, I'm going to make sure she doesn't end up in anyone's house.
I'm really glad both the roommates I have in roommate via marriage would create awful messes in my house,
there's a Mithra and Pirate. Yeah, let me just go ahead and not separate them. Just put them both in there. That's fine. Anyway.
I'm Peach. I'm gonna say marry me also.
I'm actually putting Peach in roommate via marriage too.
I want to treat that woman like a queen, so she can go ahead. And
I'm glad we're on the same page.
She'll make delicious cakes. She's neat and tidy. She's polite. Like it's perfect roommate.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Never mind. Pichu.
Pichu and Pikachu are both animals. I don't want them in my house.
Pichu's awful, but Pikachu is good.
I'm going to put
Pikachu's a good roommate.
Pichu in and Pikachu pays their half. I think Pikachu is fun to hang out with, but I do not want to live with him. He'll short circuit the house every day.
No, I think Pikachu would be a good roommate. I think he'd be a great roommate.
I mean, most people when they have the Pikachu in the real world, he just kind of washes the dishes and does
All right. Captain Olimar, objectively a great roommate to have. Yeah.
Great roommate.
I don't want him in my house.
Why?
Why?
He's too small. I might step on him. Actually, I'm gonna take Alf out of here because I realized he was not a separate character. Olimar, though, yeah, I'm sorry. It's not because I hate him. I just don't want him in my. I don't want to step on him by accident. I'm sorry.
Piranha Planet's basically an animal, so I'm gonna put them in fucking animal.
I'm gonna say she pays her half because it's like whatever.
Love Pit, nice kid. He's so stupid though. He would absolutely never pay his rent to make a huge mess.
Oh my god. Okay, but like sometimes the experience of just having a roommate that's positive and good energy is enough for me.
Yeah, you're gonna say that. Yeah. Okay. How are you feeling out though? Once Pit doesn't pay his rent a month later.
I'm going to remind him that he needs to pay his rent, but then if he doesn't do it a second month, I will kick him out. I'm not connected to him. Like, that's how it is. Like, I will say, I'm not going to say he pays his rent, but I'm going to say he would be a good roommate, a fun roommate.
I'm putting him in messy. I think he's a messy guy.
Pokemon
trainer.
I will say, I think the trainers are responsible. I do.
Yeah, they'd probably be good roommates.
I actually have different thoughts on them. Pokemon Trainer is okay, but the girl one's bad because she's in any game where she's characterized, she's a bit of just like a rude girl, and I think that's funny. But I don't think she'd be great to have around as a roommate.
I'm definitely thinking about it. I know that the character is what is her name? Green or Blue? I'm not sure.
She's Leaf.
Green, right? Sure. Oh, Leaf.
It's a little weird because Gary's green sometimes.
I'm totally basing it off of the game, and I think they both come off as very responsible and very trustworthy, so they would be great roommates in my opinion.
I put them in good. I put them in the same place I put Byleth because they're both just empty slot characters, so whatever.
I'll say Leaf does have a bit of a character and thing she's in. That's why I'm right, because I've seen some of the material she's in.
I mean, Red does too, but I just don't care enough.
That's fine. That's fine.
They're self-inserts. to me.
Uh,
Richter, great.
Real fast.
Mary,
I'm gonna
come
say
to my house. You're fine.
Pyra would be bad, but not as bad as Mithra. That's my take on her. But
that's
Richter,
right.
Richter would be, I think, okay.
I would love to have him in my home. I would honestly, I'd pay him to come live with me.
I know.
What the fuck are you saying now?
I just know you're into him. I'm just supporting you.
I just think Richter's cool. I think Richter would be a cool hang. Ridley would be awful.
Ridley would be
my
awful,
God.
objectively.
I like so far the most I have is just people not in my home. I don't want them there.
Rob the robot, I think would just be okay. He'd be awkward to have around. He pays the rent.
A wonderful roommate.
He's hard to talk to. He's hard to kind of get through, you know?
I think we have very different roommate styles because I do not mind if my roommates don't talk to me.
Well, I mean,
I they never showed up.
I don't mind that too, but like, you know, if you're in the kitchen with them and you can't even like manage small talk, like it's awkward making small talk, that's like uncomfortable. It makes you uncomfortable in your own house.
So, real quick, I'm sorry. Someone said, how the hell is Rob better than Mega Man? I'll give you 2 reasons why. Rob is actually helpful, and he doesn't have a pack of robot men trying to kill him.
Rob is cuter. That's why.
What the hell are you talking about? Mega Man is super helpful.
To who?
Everyone, to the world. He saves the world all the time. What's wrong with you?
God. You listen to me. I love Mega Man. Do not get me wrong. I don't want to be his roommate. That's it. It's not personal. I'm just saying if he comes home and Cutman is also there, that's a problem.
But Cutman's cool.
I know. If Airman shows up too, that's a problem.
Why did you just name my 2 favorite robot masters?
There's no way I named your 2 favorite.
No, I'm not even kidding. I could show you a picture of 2 figures I have of them.
I know.
To the right of me.
I like Cutman, but I just named him because he's the one that came to my head. But I did not know about Airman. You have an Airman? You know what? We're getting off topic. Show me the Airman figure later.
Robin, I think it'd just be okay. They seem fine.
I think he'd be fine. He'd be a good one.
Robin is exactly the same as Byleth, so I'm putting Robin there.
I'm not gonna waste the time.
Rosalina would be the first Mario princess I don't marry, but I think she'd be a pretty good solid roommate.
Really?
I think she'd be a great roommate, even though I don't care about her that much. I do not have a lot of care for. I think she's fine. I think Rosalina's fine, but she'd be great.
The thing about Daisy and Peach is they appeal to the 2 types of women I love, which is incredibly rowdy, silly women and pink, silly, hee girls. So like,
very obvious types.
They cover the whole spectrum because Rose is both of them at the same time.
To be honest, like I don't know what it is about Rosalina because she kinda is my type of woman, just that cool collected one, but I just don't think about her enough.
I think she needs something more. I think she needs more of a personality, to be honest.
Yeah, like that was my main issue with her when she first showed up, but otherwise it was just like whatever. She's there. I appreciate her.
Roy?
Yes.
He's like 14 years old.
Why do we put once again? If they lived in the house and they pay the rent, they can stay.
I'm just considering that.
Okay. I'm gonna put him in as well.
I think because I don't know if Roy's royalty actually. I might be wrong with that, but again, the whole like he's gonna look at me when I microwave my pizza and be like,
No, Ryan, he'd want the pizza poppers. He's not going to. He is so down to earth. I don't even know why I'm talking like this. I played 2 Fire Emblem games. My point is that Roy. Look, this is also coming from a place where I made up little stories about like Super Smash Brothers Melee, where everybody was roommates or classmates already, and I made up this whole personality for Roy. He's like the silly, like party class clown dude.
You know, I agree with you, Don. I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm gonna keep him and pays his rent. That's it. Pays the rent.
Alright. I love Ryu, but I feel like he if anything in the house happened, like electrical problems or plumbing problems, he would have no idea what to do.
I'm gonna put him in messy.
Why would you say that? I think he would.
I think Ryu's messy and inconsiderate.
I think he's. I
don't think he thinks about other people's space that much.
What? Look, okay, hold on. The only reason he wouldn't think of other people's space is because he does not wear shoes. He hates shoes. That's it. Otherwise, I think he'd be a great roommate. I think he'd just clean up, do what he needs to do, say hi to you when you need to. He's a fun guy. He just doesn't look very
I think Ryu would be considerate. I just think he wouldn't know how to do anything.
You'd
Now,
just be there
Samus
together.
Aran is the woman I want in my house.
Samus.
See, I'm gonna marry
specifically
Samus.
this one?
Fair enough.
I like this one. Yeah. Put her
See,
in
the
my
thing
house.
about Samus is that I think she would be pretty, like, messy, but she's also very wifey, so I'm gonna put her up there.
That's fair.
Yeah, I just like this Samus specifically.
I just think she'd be
Say it.
responsible.
I think she is responsible. Yeah.
Alright, maybe this is controversial. I would absolutely want Sansa Skeleton as my roommate.
I would also.
Really?
I think he'd be a
Totally.
terrible roommate, but great in
Yeah,
my head.
yeah,
I would love
honestly,
to-
he'd probably be awful to have around. Like, it's like just making mess. But he'd just like be so much fun to have around.
Yeah, I would.
It would
just
outweigh-
I
say
don't
great.
know. I mean, like, I like Sans. Oh, I don't know where I'd put him.
He'd
You
bring
know,
out
I'll put him in good. I'll put him in
because
good.
if you have Sans as a roommate, he's gonna bring his friends over, and you get to meet Papyrus and Undyne and the whole gang. That'd be great. Sephiroth awful.
Sephiroth, awful.
Oh
I think-
man,
I think he's
Sephiroth,
gonna
go
be-
ahead
I'm gonna
and
put him
come
in
to my
messy.
house. I don't care what he does. He can literally kill me in my sleep. I would have enjoyed the ride. Like, let him do it. I don't care.
Sheik seems like a responsible person.
I would
She's
let
a good
them-
roommate.
I like.
Because
Yeah, they can stay.
she can smash specifically Twilight Princess Zelda, and she's a very responsible type. So you know, I think I'd like her around.
I just like Sheik.
Now
I think they're cool.
Shulk,
Get him out.
Wow.
Get him out.
I'm gonna say would never be in the same. No, I'll put him in messy. I think Shulk's a messy guy.
The only reason I say
You'll be
no
okay.
is because I would get annoyed of his voice very easily.
What's wrong with his voice?
Don't make me do the impression.
Is it because he
You
keeps
know
saying
what his
he's
voice
really
sounds
feeling it?
He's really feeling it. And I'm just sitting there like, oh. He's like on the toilet or something. That kind of thing. That's the problem. I don't want to hear about it.
Now,
I know. Take him out.
Simon
Get him
Belmont, you know, nice guy, but I also don't think he knows how to use a computer. So
He
I
doesn't know how to use a computer.
I think he would still pay the rent though. I'm putting him in
I'm putting him in bad,
He's
not
a
because it's
boomer.
awful.
He's a
but,
boomer. He's a boomer.
like if
He's
I
a
was
boomer.
if I was out of town and like something happened, he'd like call me like, Ryan, the Wi-Fi's out.
I would think he'd call me to get like the passcode to get into the house. He's
Solid
just like, I
Snake.
press every button.
I
It
think
doesn't work.
Snake. I'd like to have Snake around. I think he seems like a nice guy.
Oh, Snake, marry me.
I'm gonna put him in great. I think
Yeah.
he's a great roommate.
Now, I did play the games. He's not a great roommate.
What do you mean?
He's not a great roommate.
Okay, well then let's move him down then. Where would you put him?
But I'm okay.
Well, personally, I would marry him. I don't care if he's good.
But
with
if you
me.
didn't like him in that way, if you didn't fancy him.
I would say he's messy and inconsiderate.
Okay.
Now,
But him and Otacon do raise a child together, so consider that as well. He's still messy and
I
considerate.
do love my good friend Sonic the Hedgehog. He's just a wonderful guy. Be a bad roommate.
I think so too, and I love Sonic.
I love.
Yeah, you do love Sonic, but he would be an awful roommate.
Great guy. Great guy.
I
Wouldn't
would
want him in
put
my
him
house.
He
Squirtle.
could stay, but
Squirtle is an animal.
Squirtle pays the rent. I think Squirtle pays the rent.
He can water the dishes and the plants, all this stuff. No, he's useful. I'm just gonna say pays half.
Steve, I think would be great to have around because I think he'd be resourceful.
Yeah, he probably, like, if something breaks, he probably knows how to fix it.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm still gonna put him in pays his half. I don't want to talk to him.
Now, I think Terry Bogard would be fun to have around, but
Married.
but I think he'd make a mess, and I think he shits really loudly.
Oh my God, no!
Wow.
Ryan,
Okay.
I'm taking you out. This man is wifey.
Wow.
This man is wifey.
I'm putting Terry at great roommate. I think if Terry was a woman, we could get down, and I would marry Terry.
Okay,
But-
I can respect that.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
He does have a woman form.
It's bad.
Terry, get up there.
It's so bad.
I-
Oh, never mind. Terry,
Sorry.
get back down there.
It's bad, yeah.
I'll have to show you later, but
Well,
it's
you know,
not
you could
so
just
bad.
Lou, you could just he/him lesbian him.
Yeah, do that.
Terry's a he/him lesbian. Let's get up there.
Toon Link, great kid, probably a bad roommate.
Yeah.
He
I'm
was
gonna
raised
put
by his grandma, and I think he was raised politely. I think he would be a good roommate. It's Wind Waker Link, right? Like he's got a sister, he's got a grandma. He probably has to keep his space tidy for grandmama. He probably has to help her in the kitchen. You know, he's probably a very polite kid.
Okay, yeah, I think good roommate is fine.
Villager, I mean, objectively, like knows what they're doing. So
yes, exactly.
Good roommate.
Yeah, I would actually go so far to say a great roommate. I think he also had like. You know, decor set. Like he knows where to put everything.
Oh, that's right. You know, I didn't consider that great roommate.
Now, I love me Wario, but objectively, it would be awful to have a roommate.
I'm going to put Wario in the never be in the same room with. I do not want to step foot in the same room as Wario. I
like looking at Wario on a screen, but if he came in front of me, I would run him over with my car. And the worst part is he would probably eat my car. So that's just how it's at. I don't want to deal with him.
This is one you're all going to look at me for. I'm going to put Wii Fit Trainer roommate via marriage.
Ryan, you're going to have to step aside because I was literally about to do the same thing.
You know what? I'm just going to skip the woman one and put that guy in Move In With Me.
All right, fair enough.
I am going to put male with Wii Fit Trainer in great roommate. I think he'd be fine.
Yeah,
you know, you're right. I will put her in great. I think she'll be fine.
I'm glad all of us are marrying a Wii Fit Trainer.
Well, because Wii Fit Trainer is a supportive, just they're not shoving it in your face that they're fit. They just are fit, and they have an enthusiasm for it. And they will, if you are interested in it, they will share it with you. If you are not interested in it, I don't think they'd shove it in your face. I don't think they'd talk to you about it.
I think they'd be very considerate about that. And it's just like they will ask you once if you want to go for a walk with them.
Yeah, it's like, you want to go for a walk with me? You want to come to my yoga class with me? And if you're like, no, I'm not really into that, they'll be like, okay, cool. And then they'll tell you about it later, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of it.
They'll probably share with their vegan meals with you, and you're just like, I didn't expect vegan food to actually taste really good. And they're like, yeah, I put Dijon sauce in it, and you like talk about that.
Yeah, they've get great roommates.
Now, Wolf, I'm gonna put in okay because I think he'd be a bit of a bitch, but like if I had something to say, he'd listen.
I went ballistic. As soon as I saw Wolf, I put him in the Move In With Me. Now, I didn't even wait for you guys. I was just like, and there he is.
Wolf,
he pays the rent.
I think he's a fellow gay man. And if I had something to say, I'd come home and be like, tell me about it.
You know what? That moved him up a tier for me. He's gonna put him in good roommate.
Now Yoshi, awful.
No.
Whoa! What's wrong with Yoshi?
Look at him.
Yoshi, but he is a vehicle and needs to be in the garage.
A vehicle?
What? That's what I said. I was thinking. I just didn't want Yoshi as a roommate.
Yoshi is a person with feelings. I think Yoshi would be a good roommate.
Okay, I'm going to go in the middle a little bit and just say he pays the rent. That's it. That's all.
All right. Maybe this is gonna sound weird, but I think Young would be an okay roommate.
No, I think he would too.
Yeah, me too.
I think he'd be fine.
He'd be a good roommate with two.
All right.
I think Zelda too.
Zelda would be too prissy.
Well, this Zelda's like a young adult ready to party type Zelda. I think she'd be okay.
What? Where's that characterization coming from?
That's how she's like a young adult ready to have a good time. She's like, yeah, wow, let's go.
Oh, I mean, okay. Okay, yeah, you convinced me. I'll just put her in good roommate. She's fine.
I'm not getting good. I don't want to really rank Zero Suit Samus. That's just Samus without her clothes.
No, because I want you to understand. I do separate Zero Suit and regular Samus. Regular Samus is a robot to me. That is a robot woman.
What the hell are you talking about?
So this Samus, the blonde one, I don't like her. I'm gonna put her in
Okay. I'm not even gonna put her on the list.
I do like looking at Don's list and seeing how much bigger his list of people he wants to marry is compared to us.
What?
Look at how big it is. I have like
my problem is the fact that I am not picky. I see men like this and Peach. Beautiful. Chic. Beautiful.
Here, I'm just gonna zoom in a little so y'all can take a good look at that.
I don't know how to zoom in. So good luck seeing whatever I wrote. But yeah, this is my list.
I feel like ours are all over the place. This one, that it's the point of not even worth analyzing.
I just feel like
okay. What is a common thread we can? Okay, we were all on the same page with Wii Fit Trainer.
Okay,
Right.
yes, we all wanted to marry
now,
a we betrayed her.
we all had different feelings about the animal kind of ones, though. I feel.
I agree. I think
Because I put a decent amount of Pokemon in Pays the Rent, and I put Pikachu in Good Roommate.
I just don't want to bother with an animal.
I try and humanize them, and like the fact that they do interact with other human characters. That's what I was going off of. And like their regular like characterization and anything.
But like if I have a package come when I'm home, Pikachu can't sign for it.
Yes, he can.
He can't write. He's just...
Oh, okay. So suddenly you're the Pokemon master over here.
Yeah,
and can decide.
Expert Ryan over here. Like what? What do you mean? He has a paw. He can just do the paw print.
Okay, but
I accidentally opened Bayonetta's wiki.
You did what?
I accidentally opened Bayonetta's wiki.
Look, just because Pikachu can hold a pen doesn't mean he knows how to do the writing part.
Okay. I'm just saying a signature can be anything.
I think we all put Meta Knight pretty high on our list. That's one common thread.
I said he would be a good roommate. He'd be alright. I think he's fine.
I noticed. I think Lou was a lot nicer about like roommates compared to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I have a lot in good roommates. I actually don't have that many in awful.
I do.
I have enough to make a second row, but it was only by one.
I had plenty.
I don't want in my home.
I think we all tend to be a bit split on like the kind of teen kid characters. I've noticed. I tend to put anyone who's a kid pretty low because like I just think I'd have to like make their meals, and I don't want to deal with that.
I just don't feel like you have to make their meals. I feel like you have to supervise if they are cooking, but at the same time, they're like what, making toaster strudels?
Yeah, but that's still something I have to do. That's still like a thing I have to do.
Look, I guess I'm more compassionate to children, where I'm just like, you can do what you want, but make sure if you need help, just let me know. I'll work it out with you. But I also would not want to live with a child, but I'm not thinking of it that way. If they pay rent, they can live in my basement. Do what they need to do.
Okay.
I won't question them.
I see.
Any other time, get out of my house.
All right. Okay, well that was the last one I had planned for the night. I guess we're probably just done now. Do you guys have any final words? Any just kind of closing statements you want to say?
Really? I expected us to be the most divisive over fast food because I feel like fast food is quite the people get very heated about the kinds of foods they like. But I think the thing that was the most contentious for us was the Looney Tunes.
I was gonna say, yeah, I
like
knew,
despite the number
I
of Smash characters and despite how differing our opinions were, we at least understood each other. Whereas a lot of times I say things like Marvin the Martian is a whore, and then I get attacked.
That's just because you're wrong.
Nobody attacked you. We just simply said that you're incorrect.
I mean, I'm right though.
No.
No, you're not.
What is Among Us ships colors? What the hell are you talking about?
You guys, I don't even hear from my tier list streams often. Chat is insane, and they always ask me to do Among Us ships or colors.
Hey, let me tell you something. I have stuff to do, so I cannot. I don't know what colors are in that rainbow. Like, what's going on over there? What's Among Us?
I'm going to post these on my Twitter to show people how right I am.
Oh yeah, I should at least do that.
Post them so I can put them on a thread so we can compare our results.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll send them to you, Ryan. You can post them.
Okay, yeah, just send them to me. I'll compile them into a post.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you for having us here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to plug myself at least.
Okay, do that. Yeah, do that.
I'm Don Dreamcast Pop on Twitter. It's crazy. I do nothing, but I'm fun.
Right, I can see your Twitter.
Ooh, scandalous.
I don't think there was anything there, so
I can. Well, I will not plug me, but I will plug my podcast.
Okay.
Speakwell. You can find it on YouTube. We're watching the Resident Evil movies. It's Speak U-E-L, I think.
You got it.
Right, good job.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
I did it. I do it with my two other friends.
Who are your two other friends?
Gert and Renee.
Those are good friends.
Those are good friends.
Yeah, I like them.
But yes. Alright, thank you. Wait,
and
Marvin the Martian is a whore.
I need to plug myself. And I'm RyanRibbity and I stream on this channel.
Are you making fun of me for wanting more of your followers to follow me?
No.
I
That's
want
trying to
people
steal
jump
your-
the Ryan trade and come join the Dawn Heads.
I gained a follower right when I made that plug, so you know, it was just a matter of time. You know, good
Right.
job. All right, thank you everyone who came tonight. Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night. Bye everybody.